Do what?
I said, let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay. I thought you told me to do something. I looked at you and you just looked down. I'm like, well, okay. Let's do this. So, I don't have an intro thing this week. So does anybody have anything they want to talk about note-wise from last session? Did anybody take notes?
Nope.
Yep. Oh! Oh! All right. What we'll do is, for this session, we'll just roll forward our D&D shenanigans where you got a roll you want to re-roll. I'll let you do it for them good old notes you got.
So, last time on Project Mockingbird, at the green box, we investigated the glass sphere and the phone number that called and happy-go-lucky car wash. We, at least out of character, determined that the glass sphere is exceptionally drawn to one Nolan Webb, specifically to his guts. I do believe it was. We did lots of back and forths and arounds and some Waffle Housing, and then we met with Mr. Happy. We got a score of 97 because we're awesome.
Thank you for writing that down.
We self-reported at a 96, but he informed us that in actuality it was a 97. New job in a week or so. Took the orb, left the knife. Had our home time. I visited my hometown of Virginia. Met with the Quantico boys. Everybody else caught up with spouses and families and work and such. Met Mr. Happy again. Did we get a call? I don't remember. Did we get a call or did we just go a week later? I don't remember now. We had a call, right?
I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
I
don't remember. So
I don't remember getting a call. Only thing I remember formally interacting with Mr. Happy was at the Waffle House. He said, "I won't be in contact again. Find a Waffle House when you're done."
That was it. It was in person when you guys finished the mission.
In person at the Waffle House. And he said, because you asked or I asked, would we be getting a call or something? He said, "Nope, you won't hear from me. Find a Waffle House. I'll find you. LOL. Bacon."
Yep.
Ate a bunch of bacon.
Yeah, I remember that we met at the Waffle House. I just didn't remember why.
I think it was from the post office. I think you guys.
Maybe at the post office, he said, "Meet me at the Waffle House in a week" or something.
Yep.
That sounds right.
Cool. Anyways, now we've retroactively. That's what happened. Met him. There is a new drug called Reverb. Used to be from the Cha-Cha gang in Chicago.
Chocho.
Cha-Cha. My handwriting sucks.
Yeah, it does.
We are to investigate whether or not there are unnatural effects, find the suppliers, and stop them. I believe in that order, right? He only wanted it stopped if it was unnatural.
Agents must identify and stop the source of the unnatural drug. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think you made the clarification that he's not convinced it's the same as what he was being mysterious about from the 90s.
Correct.
He was like inferring it could be a copycat that's meaningless.
Correct.
If it is the same. We need to fuck it up.
Correct. Yep.
Regardless.
Do what?
So fuck it up regardless.
Hey, that's on you guys. I mean,
From orbit.
It's just a drug, don't you want to have a good time? You gotta let people have a good time, express themselves.
We gotta ride this train until we get access to the, to the spacefaring vehicles, so that we can start dropping, nuke spikes.
You guys want to?
What do they call those, Mike? What was the? Just dropping the massive rods that turn themselves into nukes by virtue of gravity.
Just fucking throw a rock at Earth.
Anyways, I don't remember what it was called.
Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Getting access to space?
No.
Like if you
I
guys
would
were
love to get access to space.
astronauts or something?
As long as we can kill xenomorphs and stuff.
I can send you guys to space. Probably with different characters, but we can do that.
All right.
System. No.
I can send you guys to space. I got a 4.
F you, Jason, shut up.
I think a 4 mission lineup for that. If you guys want to go to space.
Oh. Wait,
All I can think is pigs in space.
is that via Space Pathfinder?
No, but I would love to play Starfinder.
That's the one.
What was that stupid movie?
Oh God, which
Which stupid movie?
There have been a few. Did he give? I don't. He didn't give us any like. Well, there wasn't any like locations. It was just the name of the drug, right?
Yeah, I was realizing that after reading my notes today. I'm like, they didn't ask him about any of that, and he told him to get the fuck out, and then you guys left.
Yeah, I mean, he kinda told us to leave.
He told you to leave, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because I was still pumping him for information. He was like, "We're done."
Yeah, he got a little pissy at the end there, didn't he?
I kind of assumed it was going to be like a dead drop situation. I mean, he didn't tell us where to go, but Matt, it's hand wavy anyways, so that's. I didn't think it was weird that we didn't get more info, but I don't know.
I think that you are all very capable in what you each do individually. And again, it's just a word on the street kind of thing, you know, that he says that they think this is up and going. It's not like if they had someone to go to, you'd have probably led with that.
Word.
That's- So. It is the party's choice on how they want to go about the next activities, but you would be right outside the Waffle House, inside the parking lot, I believe, is literally where we ended.
I believe so.
So I guess we need to get some airfare going.
Some airfare.
Yeah, I thought we were going out of town for this. Did I mishear you?
Yep.
Out of character.
I
Yeah.
think it was local, but he referenced Chicago. Did I misunderstand?
That's correct. It was the last time they heard of this drug was in the Chicago nightclub scene.
I
But-
would say that.
Word
Okay.
on the street was that it was here.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, let me pretend I didn't say that.
All good.
So
You were just talking about getting high.
I'll ask it this way. So do you think we should go to Chicago, or is there a contact you can ask Philip? You guys got offices every like 20 feet, so can you call up and see if you can get someone there and find something? Do we want to split up? Do we want to just canvass the area here? I mean, it's a long time since college for me, so I don't really have any contacts.
Sorry, I'm fixing my notes here. No little web.
And Amy, you might be able to help him with this. You do have a big beefy
Yeah.
chunk of information that you
I
know from your
I
skills.
was just rereading it.
Yeah.
because I kind of was like, oh, right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He mentioned earlier that you had some information.
Well, it's not necessarily about where.
Correct. It's not about where.
It's
Yeah.
information.
This is all out of my
Well,
element.
while you read that, Philip will
Make it, but
to
No. find it.
Make it, find it. Eat
Well,
it.
I mean, I can make some calls and see, what the ABCs know, but I don't know if it's such a word on the street around here. I don't know how much to expect. you guys know the area. Is there, if I don't get any useful information, do we have any ideas on where to go?
Oh
Or
yeah,
where-
we
or who
could
to
definitely
talk
go
to?
downtown. I mean, go downtown at night. Would you have access to? Could you pull some strings to get access to like ER drop-offs? See if people are coming in with like weird overdoses or deaths that aren't explained. 'Cause, I mean,
Well,
this is
what I can do, if I recall the handbook correctly, um, I I have, as an agent of the FBI, I have the ability to access, other alphabet soup companies, uh, data and files for reference for my cases. So surely,
you could contact the DEA, but I don't know if that would extend to like that wouldn't necessarily give you hospital records. You would because they're gonna
well,
want
no,
like a
yeah,
warrant or a court order.
hospital wise, I can talk to the locals and see
Okay.
if they got anything. But um, on that side, I could see if there's anything that the DEA's got, about this. Um, if it's enough that he's heard about it, surely they've got some idea of it. Um,
I think that should be our first um, port of call. I think you should put out feelers for Chicago. If talk to
yeah,
your DEA friends. I mean, if we can get something to, I really think checking hospitals would be a good way because generally they're gonna, especially big ones, if there's a rash of people coming in, they're look like they're high on something or they're dead, but they can't. Toxicology comes back and it's not something they have
yeah,
seen. I mean that we you can hit that up for us, and then maybe we can take a look.
yeah, for
Kind of.
sure, for sure. I've got some calls I can make. David, do you have any contacts that might, any buddies from school that are, might be in the hospital scene these days?
Um, Probably not in the hospital scene, but I could probably ask if there's any weird overdose situations coming through.
Yeah, maybe start there. I'll start on the alphabet soup side of the world, and then I'll whatever based off whatever I can or can't figure out, we'll we can start putting out some other feelers.
I can go downtown and look. I mean, you look like a cop. I don't really think
Yeah,
David would have much luck. I mean, I'm not actually out of character. I don't know what Remy looks like. Do you look like proper, or are you like tomboyish, or do you look like you do in real life? What do you look like?
Probably more like myself, like it's kind of like cargo pants and a t-shirt kind of thing, but it's nice. Like it's not, literally this shirt's falling apart. That's not what it looks like. Like wear boots and whatnot.
Okay,
Like
it should probably be me then.
a little
I could.
tomboy, a little not.
Tomboy professional,
Yeah.
Okay.
You look.
Shorter
tomboy
hair,
chic.
but it's pulled back.
Doesn't Nolan Webb look pretty badass as is?
Yeah, it's not that I look like a. I was trying to think of, I guess, out of character. Think of like who would a dealer respond to? 'Cause, Philip looks like a cop. David's a little too nerdy. I was gonna say if Remy was really really well kept and put together, she'd look out of place too. But I figured even though Nolan probably looks, yeah, Nolan probably looks like tough and scary, but he doesn't really look proper. He would, I think, out of the four of us, he would probably have the best shot of actually having someone not think he's a narc. If we went to try and buy drugs from them.
Yeah, I mean, I can blend in, and I can do a lot of things, but
Same.
I don't know that undercover is necessarily my strong point.
So how about you give me $40 on the FBI's dime, and I'll go try and score some revert for us, and maybe
I can
know.
go with you
I love
All
it.
right. So are we?
because it's not necessarily safe to try to find these people by
I'm-
yourself.
I
Because assuming, I mean, do we know anything? we probably don't know, this is out of character. We probably don't know anything about how this is being distributed, right? Like,
Correct.
it's just a drug.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah, we don't know how you take it or anything. It's just a
Yeah.
He
so-
mentioned nightclub scene, but that was in reference to Chicago, not here, right?
Correct.
But he didn't link them.
So assuming
Correct.
assuming that this drug, this is in character, assuming that this drug is related in name to the people that have the same nickname, they are not people that we really want to mess with. They can seem really nice and then turn on you on a dime.
This is the reverbs.
The chochos.
Okay. Yeah, I would love some. I would love some company if you want to come, as long as you feel comfortable doing it. I mean, the area that I have in mind, it's not exactly Baghdad, but it's not a nice part of town either, especially at night. So
It's
You know,
fine.
So
leave your jewelry at home.
We don't have any.
I don't honestly know, like, I mean, you see cops sitting around all over the place.
You
but,
do.
like,
Especially here.
I guess a black government-looking SUV parked somewhere wouldn't, unless it was in a conspicuous place, wouldn't be particularly conspicuous.
If you're on Market Street, I mean, that's every night.
Yeah.
Will it be noticed? Yeah. Even normal people notice that when they walk by.
But is it normal? Yes.
Yes, it's normal. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm not getting scoped out. It's, they're fucking there.
If I guess that may have been me having a different read on Philip, like how you've played him so far. He seemed like very like by the book and like formal and dry. That's why I was thinking like narc, like looking like a narc.
So he is. The problem with him is that he can blend in and he can disguise, but it's going to be more higher society than lower society. Like,
Okay. I think maybe I was right then.
He's not going to be the scruffy guy that the FBI sends in to go into to the low level drug guys. But if we're talking like the high level guys, he's got that force of personality and like charisma. Like his.
No, I was literally talking about going to a street dealer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I agree with you on that front. That's why I was saying a minute or like earlier, like, yeah, undercover's not really my gig. So no, I agree. What I meant was if I'm in the general area making these calls and investigations, simultaneously, so that I'm not that far away if some, for whatever reason.
Okay.
That's all
I was thinking like going down either towards Alton or going down. I don't remember the name of the street. I have to pull up Google Maps, which is embarrassing. But a few streets down from the old Etny building.
Okay.
Places I've seen drug deals go down very frequently.
Yeah, I mean, so you're talking, going to the Main Street area and like going north, right?
Basically, and just not going to someone that like not going up and be like, hey, you got that revert, but like like buying something, like find someone that's selling some pills or selling pot, even buy a little bit from them, and just ask it, be like, hey, I've heard about this other stuff supposed to be fucking blast, and just see if I get a blank stare or a reaction, and then repeat until either we find something or it's not nighttime anymore. Which is stuff like this. It's very possible I'd completely strike out. We wouldn't find shit, but
yeah. Do you reckon you get established before you ask that question?
That's by established with the dealer. That's what I meant. Actually, buy something and talk to them. Like if you mean established over a few days, I don't know.
That's what I'm that's what I'm asking.
Do
I was gonna say he didn't give us a timetable in this, did he?
No, and he said you wouldn't like be in contact with him again like you did face to face.
Maybe we could take. I guess I'll pose this in character. Do you to Remy, since we're talking about going? So do you, or I guess to you and Philip, do you guys want to? My initial plan. I'll lay out everything I just said. Go down, try and find some people. Buy something from them so I don't look 100% like a fucking cop saying, hey, you got that reverb, man? Find some people that are pushing something, not too hard, maybe just pot or painkillers or something. Buy a little bit from them, try and get something going, ask them. We can try this tonight, just see what happens. Or do you guys think it would be a better idea if we, took a few days? It's going to take more money and it's going to be more risk because we're not risk from the project, but risk literally just getting shot by a gangbanger. But, take a few days and try and look like a guy that, either has a developing habit, or a guy and a woman that have developing habits that they're kind of getting out of control on. Or like, what do you guys think? Do you want to take the risk and try and spread it out, or do you want to just roll the dice and see if we can just do it tonight?
I think unless he offers on your, unless he offers it on your first trip, I think bringing it up is definitely a surefire way to get the stink eye.
All right.
Let me make a few of these calls first, and if I talk to the office here and they've already got an informant in the scene, we might be able to skip a step.
Yeah.
Let me make a couple calls here.
Hey, David, can you check on your hospital stuff too while he's calling those guys?
And so, Zach, I guess, and I can go bust out the handbook.
I don't need a handbook. Just tell me what you want to do.
I believe that the FBI, one of the things I liked about FBI is it specified they had access to case files.
Absolutely.
From the other agencies.
Yep.
So what I was going to do is, and I don't really know however you want to play this. I don't know if that would be like I log into my secure laptop on my secure satellite phone and I have access to a database, like some sort of...
Hey, I'm going to leave that up to you. If you want to talk to somebody about it, you can talk to somebody. If you'd rather do your little hackerino, pop into the database and pull up the files, you do have access. You can do it that way too, and I can just tell you what you find. It's up to you. Do you want to rely on somebody else to find the information you want, or you want to do it yourself?
Well, and that's why I mean, like, I didn't know, just from your perspective, like, how that request should be handled. Like, would it be something I'd have access to, or do I need to call in and
I would assume you would have access to that.
Okay.
Personally.
So what I'll do is the first thing I'll do is get into those systems, start throwing some of these terms around. Chocho, reverb, Chattanooga, specifically check the DEA stuff, side of the world, and start there. And then if I need to make calls based off that for more information or whatever, I think that makes sense.
Okay. So give me a moment because I have to go to several places here. So tell me what you're looking for. You're looking for reverb. You're looking for in connection to Reverb Chattanooga.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't, assuming this is some sort of relational.
Oh, Chochos.
Chocho, Chicago, Reverb, Chattanooga.
Okay. Okay.
And obviously, do some recent searches on the Chattanooga side, some 90s searches on the Chocho's Chicago side.
Cool.
I would certainly check to see if I saw anything Chocho's here.
Okay. This may be disjointed, but let's see what we can do here.
I'm kind of all over the place with that.
Yeah. So, let's talk 1990s.
Hi.
You get a hit for reverb. You get a hit for reverb connected to the Chochos in Chicago. Supposedly, according to the documentation you're looking at, street gangs is what is listed from the various networks that you're looking through. They were disrupted. The street gangs, the Chocho street gangs, were disrupted during some mafia crackdowns. And that's how this was discovered back in the 1990s to 2000s. It wasn't something that was unveiled by usage. It was unveiled by happenstance. You see some notes in there talking about reverb. There's some conflicting information about it doesn't just get people high, but there's no like allusion to what it does other than that.
So we don't get anything on symptoms. He doesn't get hit on like what people look like under the of it.
That's a good point. Like, does it?
Sure.
I mean, even
Sure.
at a basic like upper downer, you know, sort of side of the world, like
So,
people are they hyped, they spaced.
other than that, there's an entry for reverb in the DEA, but it's not. It's literally a blank page. It's not on any narcotics registries, and there's no laws against it. It's like someone scrubbed it back in the 1990s.
I was gonna say, like this stands out to me as something that has been classified to a higher level or scrubbed. Yeah.
Yeah. Is someone helping you? Anyone like going? Or I could get you. Let me pull up your sheet here. I'm looking for computer science. You have a 50. Roll me computer science.
I was gonna say, I think mine's the highest in the group. All right. You've got to be kidding me.
49.
51.
51.
51. Oh yeah, 51. Yeah. You get the inkling
You know
that's.
what?
Oh yeah.
Let's use the reroll.
Yeah. Go for it.
21.
21. Hope it's worth the reroll. You get the inkling that. In fact, you pop open the source there, pull it out, and scrub through it looking for anything. You realize that this was edited as past as back in the 1990s. You can clearly see it was scrubbed out in the 1990s. But the reverb term and page was recreated a week ago.
A week ago.
Just about a week ago.
This is the same day we talked to what's his face, though, right?
Yes, it would have been. Yes, it would have been. Correct. To the day.
Interesting. Okay.
Let me look for a second, make sure there's not anything else I can give you, but I'm pretty sure that's about it. Unless you have more questions specifically, and I can help you with that. Let's see. Yeah, so there's no chemical analysis. Like all the DEA info on this has been scrubbed except for the name.
And I'm assuming, like...
I can give you more, but go ahead first.
Well, go say whatever you're going to say.
Outside of the DEA, looking at more FBI case files.
Yeah.
Looking for hits on Reverb, nothing. Again, Chattanooga, nothing. But Chocho. There's a file on Chocho. You can go through it and look at it. Looks like they're not from the US. Came from Southeast Asia. Bunch of history shit in there. Doesn't look very important right now. But it looks like there is not necessarily a group, but some migrants that are in Chattanooga. And it looks like someone's been keeping tabs on them. And you see one of the businesses that are owned by supposed Chocho groups is the Asian Food and Gifts of Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Mr. Happy.
No.
So what you're saying is there are Southeast Asian, recent Southeast Asian migrants?
As recent as probably like World War II or
Like
One.
Southeast Asian groups in Chattanooga.
It's actually from the Vietnam War. They migrated over.
But these groups that somebody's tracking are recent to Chattanooga, or
No, but that they're tracking them, and it's like, yeah, like, so you can see other hits around the country, in small little areas, mainly the Chinatowns and Asia towns of all the major cities. But for Chattanooga, there's not like an area like that. But there is one business that's supposedly owned by that group, or people that are known to be of that group, or suspected to be of that group.
So does your search do like does it search does what you're looking at have like the FBI correlated data from like current like social media and stuff? Like anything that's open communications? Like not saying we're gonna magically crack someone's signal conversation that we don't know, but stuff that because people are fucking retarded, put stuff out there. Does your search you're doing include that, or is that something we need to do separately?
I would say it doesn't, unless
Right.
someone's actively on project working that situation. They would have to pull that in.
but whoever is recently tracking this, are they tracking whereabouts, or are they tracking
It
conversations?
seems to be just whereabouts, known contacts, and location. And it's not a very big list, and it doesn't have any names. It'll have like,
What was that business again?
say again.
What was that business again?
Asian food and gifts of Chattanooga. It's on Hickson Pike.
Okay.
I like that store, damn it.
It's a great store. It is the best Asian food and gifts you can get in Chattanooga, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So shit. What was that? What was the other thing?
You were asking, I don't know. Fuck it.
So
I was giving you locations. We're talking about locations. I was saying it doesn't give you names or anything like that. And honestly, it's pretty sparse. You've got some hits in Southern California. You have some hits in Colorado. You have some hits in New York. A little bit in Texas. And probably Chicago. All some very major cities that would have China, Asia, Japanese, all that kind of Asian originations.
or Southeast Asian ties.
Say again?
Chocho ties or Southeast Asian ties?
Suspected Chocho ties.
Okay.
Because the other would be, one, probably illegal, and two, unnecessary. Right? It's illegal, right?
Okay. That's just demographic information.
Yes.
So I think the other thing I was going to ask is, like, in my... So you gave me you said the DEA page for the drug had been
Scrub.
there was enough evidence that I could tell it was scrubbed way back in the day.
Yep.
And I could see that this blank page was recreated.
Yeah. So, like, there would have been no entry of reverb, and then the entry for reverb was recreated here recently.
And there's, obviously, and you didn't say it, there's no name or anything associated with it.
Correct. Yeah.
No, but there's no, like, cases or anything associated with any of it either, right?
Correct. It's like someone would have had to have gotten ear of this and, like, started to make a page, but they didn't have any information on it, but they wanted to, make sure that it was ready to go from when they were going to fill it out or something.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
So there's no way to contact that person or anything.
No.
And I'm guessing that, if this was something that for whatever reason was not, need to know level for my, classifications, it would say as much, right? Like, scrubbed is another story.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. I wouldn't tell you. I would say you would hit a wall or something. Like, if it was a clearance issue, I would make that expressively clear to you. Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assumed that was the implication.
We'll talk about that when you want to go to space.
Ah.
Okay. All right. So.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Go for it. Amy, you were reading your information while he's gone.
Yep.
I'm assuming maybe at some point while I'm researching or we were talking, you chimed in with some.
Yeah,
Something.
so like you said, the Chochos are from Southeast Asia. They were allies of the U.S. against the Viet Cong, and many
Oh.
immigrated to the U.S. after suffering in the Vietnam War. They have other pseudonyms. Yeah, so it's Tachoa,
T'Challa, I've heard of him.
Yuchi, the Chochos, and Tachoans.
Okay.
Like I said, they said that people have described them as being those with a knife smile, so they'll smile at your face and then stab you in the back, kind of thing. And then there is what did they call it? An advocacy alliance for the Chochoa American Advocacy Alliance. It is in Chicago.
Okay. So if I so she was reading off some of her stuff. If I cross-reference like those additional names that she had, those are just like listed in the same articles I've already found, I'm assuming.
Names that she found. I'm assuming.
Yeah, you said to her
Like
to show and
the pseudonyms, like at the bottom of the first thing where it
Mhm.
says also known as.
Yeah. Tachoas, Yao Chi, Chao Chuas, Chao Chuas. Yeah.
It's just like just additional metadata on what I found.
Correct. Yeah, and you could even like see that if you go back after she told you. You could look it up again. You could see it like delimited through there. Yeah.
Okay.
What? Sorry. Interjection. Amy, what all did you tell them?
I told them, I was confirming Southeast Asia from allies of the U.S. of Viet Cong and immigrated to the U.S. after suffering in the Vietnam War. Told them the names. Told them that they basically would smile at your face and stab you in the back, kind of thing. They'll turn on you on a dime. I said that earlier. I didn't get to this part.
Tell them the last part.
Huh?
Tell them the last part.
Which part?
The last thing, because you've said all the rest.
Okay. Do you want me to just read it?
Yeah.
One disreputable text says the Chochos are from Leng, a fabled mountain in the depths of China. Another says that they're from a hidden city called Dona beneath the earth. They supposedly travel between our world and those mystical realms. And
Remy, you get that because of your occult combined with your anthropology. So like you're a little believed to a little more than some other people would believe.
Yeah.
So take that as you will, the rest of the party.
So we've got these people that are coming that helped us back in the Vietnam War, but you also have some evidence that they're fucking magical, just journey to the center of the earth type shit.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds about right.
It's like they disappear into their own realm when they go into the earth. Because they're underground people. They're mole people.
Fucking mole people.
Jesus Christ, I knew it.
Right.
Zach's face.
Gross.
So I didn't come up with any cases or anything, which I would imagine would really be the only thing worth calling someone at the, head office about.
Correct.
Okay. I have a No, you said there isn't a field office.
There's not. You were the field.
Yeah. So I don't have any. Do I have any FBI contacts locally?
What do you want? Tell me more about what you want.
I mean,
so yeah, there's definitely FBI there. You know what I mean? So like, I guess I need to know what you want in order to help you.
Well, so I'm thinking like if we've got people here, is there? I guess is it going to be more FBI people or just like informants that I would have access to?
I would say you would have access to all the FBI people unless you just didn't want to talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Informants, that's something you're gonna have to curate yourself, especially
That's
being,
what I figured.
yeah.
That's what I. Okay, so
But you can do this.
well, yeah, we'll get there if we need to. So I would I have a hunch of whom to talk to about gangs, drugs, hospitals, like this side of things that we're going into?
This is gonna blow your mind. You could talk to the local cops.
Okay, so there's not really any FBI people. It would just be liaising with.
If any of the FBI people were in the loop on what you're looking for, you would have probably pinged it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, and that's
Yeah.
why I was trying to like figure out what.
Yeah, especially new information. If you want to know what's going on right now, talk to the cops. They're the ones dealing with the shit.
Yeah.
And God knows the news isn't reporting on it. So.
All right. So I guess that's.
So before you continue, wasn't there something that?
I'm calling one of the CDC friends.
There we go. So, who was that? Was that Carl? Kevin?
Carl work.
Carl.
Carl Malone.
What does Carl sound like? This is a lot of power, Jason. What does Carl sound like?
Geek.
All right. So you ring him up. Hey man, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What you?
How's it going?
Just doing work. What you need? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah. Kids, homework, everything else takes time.
yeah, kids, yeah.
Any strange things going on down there?
Oh, no, nothing strange, I guess. Just the usual. Finding some things, quarantining some things. Nothing too crazy. Nothing's got out of control yet.
Yet. Hopefully it never gets that way.
Too real. It's too real.
If that happens, we're all in shit.
I'm not even. You're right. There's I'm not gonna get into details, but we may see something in our future.
Great. Anything I need to keep the family away from?
Bats.
Bats?
Yeah.
Watch that. Any weird things in my neighborhood?
Are you eating anything weird lately? Got any weird sicknesses?
No, I'm trying to avoid that.
Well, you should be fine then. Just don't anything weird.
I mean weird.
Like something you wouldn't normally eat, Like sometimes you can get some meat from maybe like the farmer's market or something. From your friend Chuck down the road. Just I wouldn't recommend that.
So something in the meat here?
I don't know. You remember that? You remember that mad cow disease a while back?
Yeah.
We're seeing some things similar to that, but we hadn't really tracked it down yet much, and it's not confirmed or anything. So.
In my area?
Or everywhere. Yeah, everywhere.
I was thinking more in my area. Let's be more specific.
Oh, your area? I mean, you got, where are you? Chattanooga right now?
Chattanooga, yeah.
You guys are eating all kinds of shit up there. I don't know.
A lot of bacon.
A lot of bacon. Which is surprising because there's not that many pigs in Tennessee. But
Yeah, this is funny.
yeah.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, but no, I want to know more about you. How you doing up there? You moved away. Wow.
Yeah. Get a kid and want to keep them safe, so Take them away from everything in that area.
What?
Atlanta's a shit show.
It is. Whatever happened to that place you were working at? It's not coming up on my registry anymore. No samples sent in from them to the main office.
Not sure what he's talking about.
All right, maybe they just send them somewhere else then, I guess. It's kind of strange.
That's me talking to you, Zach. I don't know what he's talking about.
The office you last worked at, you went there the last day after you saw something weird and it was gone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Nah, I don't remember. Yeah.
No, but man, I hadn't talked to you in a while. There's got to be something more specific you want to know about, right? I mean,
Well,
what you got the skinny on? Come on. I can't help you if you don't give me a little information.
Well, just trying to make sure that there's nothing around my area that I need to be careful of. You know, kids getting all kinds of shit. Not just mine. I got to teach, so.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, I will say,
High school kids.
that we have had a couple strange things happen. People taking a penchant to getting some kind of fungal infection lately. We hadn't really tracked it down much, and it's only rumors.
Fungal infection.
Fungal infection. So maybe just don't go around munching on too many mushrooms, or I don't know, rolling the woods. However that goes about, getting a fungal infection lately.
So nothing new in the drug worlds either? No kids overdosing or...
Overdosing? No. Looking for something in particular. I mean, we got all the usual overdosings. You know, heroin, ketamine, all that kind of stuff. PCP, run around naked, punching fences.
Wouldn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, man. No, but nothing new's hit my radar. Unless you make it hit my radar, if you know what I mean.
I'm not making anything.
All right.
Shit's big, man.
I didn't mean you were making it, but you know, you're just gonna let me in on something. Then maybe
I'll
I'll.
let you know.
All right. No, nothing news waved across the states here, especially Chattanooga. As far as people coming into the hospital with overdosing, no, we hadn't got any hits on that. All right, man. Well, don't be a stranger. It was nice to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll have to catch up sometime.
All right,
You have to come up vacation and see the museum up here.
No, that sounds good. I'm gonna do that.
Pretty good art. I got a pretty good art museum.
All right, I'll give you a call next week. We'll come up there.
All right.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy, man.
Bye. Close. Hangs up.
Yeah. Nothing new in the CDC area. Just stay away from cows for a while.
There goes my wish for McDonald's, I guess.
Yeah.
That's not real meat.
Zach, I remembered one of the things I was gonna poke back at.
For sure. Go for it.
Nothing had any indication of, you know, effects or, you know, again, like state of mind, up or down, or any of the basic kind of stuff about reverb.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was scrubbed. Like all the normal information.
On that,
It would.
The pages from like Chicago, none of that older info mentioned anything about that kind of thing.
I think it's time for a roll. What do you think? Let's see what we got here.
Because I know like the drug page. So I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, the entry.
I'm thinking.
Like, files talked about people running around hyped up like crazy on Reverb, or if it was more of an opium den. Got
you. I would say that, and I'm going to say this, but expect you guys to go this route and stuff later. It's like, I'm going to check some forms or I'm gonna go outside of the DEA and go look for that shit.
I just wanted to. I didn't know if the case files from the 90s and the crackdown and whatever.
No, just the name popped up, and whatever was in there was scrubbed throughout all of it. Yeah. The only thing that exists that has reverb is there. But roll me another. You don't even need to roll. Does anybody else have computer science?
Nope.
I have computer science.
What do you have, Jason?
40.
And let me check Amy's. No? Okay. Both of you roll me a computer science.
Oh, no, 56.
All right. This is why I had both of you roll, just in case.
7 under 50.
7 under 50. You're going through some FOAMs. Just fucking use Reddit.
Reddit
Yeah,
has
there's a
everything.
shitload of people on Reddit.
Yeah, are drugs. You can find all kinds of things, and you find an old post that does mention reverb, and it's just like reverb ... You open it up, and you were looking for effects, right?
I mean, at this point, I guess anything, but specifically, yeah.
Yeah. And the first post is like, has anyone else tried this shit? A few memes. And then eventually you see someone that's like, yeah, man, what'd you see? And he's like, you from Chicago too? Yeah. From Chicago. I saw so many things. It's like, we should meet up. Okay. We'll meet up. Is it the past or the future? And that's the last thing you see posted.
Okay. So, definitely sounds like a hallucinogen.
Yeah, you totally would get that. And Jason, aka the character I can't remember because I'm an idiot, David, would be able to tell you that if you explain it to him or if you're looking together.
And most most hallucinogens that Chad has heard of would probably also be classified as like a downer.
I would say that varied.
I would.
Wildly. I'd say about half and half.
I
There's a lot of people who see shit run around.
Yeah, I would not say that. I would say alcohol is a downer, and all hallucinogens are in the middle. They're not even an upper or a downer. Depends on the person.
Yeah, that's fair because there's like the like there's like
most
the
hallucinogens made from herbal or fungal shit?
Do what? I'm sorry.
Aren't most hallucinogens made from fungal?
A lot of them are, yeah.
A few of them are fungal. LSD, and obviously shrooms, psilocybin, mescaline from Anamitas. Those are all from fungal. But the
fungal ones tend to be more mellow, right?
Except for mescaline, yes.
I would say it's out of character, but for hallucinogens are so wildly dependent on the person that it's gonna be very hard. They're not like a set effect. Like if someone pops a pill, 90% of the people are gonna react the same way, like a painkiller. But hallucinogen, I could do shrooms, and then Zach could do shrooms, and it would be across the spectrum how we would react.
Yeah, I was just kind of trying to level set. Philip's gonna know a lot more about that than Chad is. So
yeah. Ask away.
Together bits and pieces.
Well, and somebody's gonna come knocking down Zach's door because of his search history in Google on different kinds of
I am very careful about always typing in Delta Green at the end of it. Even it still gets me the results I want and keeps my search the same. So.
Okay. Sure.
You're not running around Silk Road for all this.
No, it's no one. I don't think that's not safe anymore. I don't think it used to be like 5 years ago, but
Yeah, I think
I don't think that's safe anymore.
Yeah, because I guess I was thinking more of like LSD and shrooms that typically are a little more like let's sit back and you know.
So, okay, I know what you're asking, and I'm gonna help you fill it in. All naturally derived hallucinogens are exactly what you describe. You're not gonna go fucking haywire. You're going to chill and mellow out and just do what it do, except for mescaline. Mescaline is from Amanita muscaria, which is what the Vikings supposedly used to take before they went into berserker rages. That's the red and white mushroom that everybody knows as a mushroom.
Yeah.
Non-naturally occurring psychoactive hallucinogens are where it gets a little crazier.
Yeah, those are the ones where
we're talking PCP and stuff like that. So
yeah, and that's what I wasn't thinking of, like hallucinogen. I don't think of PCP as a hallucinogen. It has hallucinogenic effects.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of it as a hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, all right. So this certainly sounds a little more of the introspective variety, regardless of whatever it may or may not be.
Yeah, especially with no overdoses and no like,
like no overdoses, no crimes that are linked to it, no outbreaks or fights or no crazy people eating somebody's face off.
That's
false. Right?
That was a fucking year.
So
it was.
Remember when that was the worst?
I don't know for sure, but I sort of get the impression it's a little more on, and especially with like the Southeast Asian like mystic medicines and the this Reddit post and that. Is it a fair guess that it sounds like it's probably more natural, it's probably more introspective based off that body of evidence?
Yeah, I think Remy summed it up pretty good there.
They're very ritualistic.
Okay. I didn't remember you mentioning that.
I didn't get to that part.
Yeah, she just said it. She just now said it while you're talking.
I just now said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very ritualistic and
sorry, I was processing.
And
aren't we all?
Sacrifice and self-mutilation is common.
Sacrifice and self-mutilation.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Anybody want to cut off their hand?
Only in
Only in D&D.
We got enough of that in the other two.
only when I can get it replaced by a glove of holding.
Oh.
Yeah.
I miss seeing you guys in person.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What's next?
1,000 years later, through that process, I guess I can't think of anything at the national level. I've sort of searched that. So yeah, I think it's time to go local.
It's time to hit the streets.
Yeah.
So I will say to Zach that sometime in the not so distant future, I guess Philip's heading to the the precinct. To the group, Philip will say, "All right, here's what I found. It's a whole lot of nothing. Do you guys want to do your physical evidence gathering while I talk to the local
PD,
to the local law enforcement?"
I love it. I still need that $40 though.
And I'm assuming that is probably okay under my incidental cost side of the world.
Never ask me about money. I don't care unless it's like you're buying something over a couple $1,000 or something, $1,000.
So that helicopter I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk later.
We'll talk later, and we'll roll for it per mission basis. We can roll for anything. I guess I didn't talk about that before. because we kind of rolled into this one. Is there anything you want to requisition? We can do that.
I was thinking, like, in between sessions, I was like, I guess I need to get ammo, and then I thought about it, and I was like,
Dude,
I think we used like 2 bullets.
don't ever bug me about ammo unless I only care about what is in your gun and on your person. Like, I'm just gonna assume you always, like, after you go somewhere safe, you have enough after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
and-
like I can
and
take 20 shots with a shotgun without,
we
reloading.
took our
Yeah.
brass.
Yeah.
We gave it to
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
And
Unless you guys want to micromanage that shit to hell, I don't make you get your arrows in D&D. I don't even care about it here. So, yeah,
No,
yeah,
no. Fuck that.
yeah.
I don't think any of us. I mean, Jason, speak up, but I don't think the rest of us particularly.
Now, I will, just to make sure I'm not putting the wrong impression, the fact that you guys picked up your brass is very important and very well done. But other than that, I don't care about your ammo.
And for my sake, is this one of those things where we say, Zach, obviously, unless someone's bleeding out or we're being chased, that's part of our routine?
I'm gonna assume so. Yeah, like when you're somewhere safe, like obviously safe.
You wanted us to be about it.
No. Like you go back to the green box, you go home, you go back to your car, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I just mean like would you want and or expect us to explicitly talk about gathering the brass?
Oh, yes. Gathering the brass, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, help
But
me remember, guys.
cleaning up after ourselves and being like not leaving a trace is totally different than requisitioning stuff. So that's
Correct.
I don't mind saying
Oh
that.
no, absolutely. I just as a related aside.
The reason I
He
can't
doesn't want us to track anything other than our magazine, so to speak.
Yeah. The reason
However, we do need to be explicit.
if you're picking up your brass, the reason I can't hand wave it is because sometimes you may not be in your right mind to pick up your brass.
Well, and that's fair. And that's what I was saying
Yeah.
is like, again, I didn't know if like, assuming all else is normal, and we're not being chased or fought or dying or.
It is my goal to make you forget about things like that, so I want you to tell me about it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
and that's why I said,
Yeah.
okay, guys, we
Yeah.
know that now.
Okay, so we're gonna go buy some
Yeah.
stuff.
Hit the streets. Do you guys go by and like change your clothes or tell me about that?
I'm gonna go change into a hoodie
Sure, well,
and
right
some,
where you
and
guys
some
want
jeans. I have a car. I drove myself to Waffle House. That's what you asked.
Oh, I was just saying, did we want to go to like the Goodwill and you guys can get some?
No, if you
free clothes?
in my opinion, if you look, I don't know. I think if you tried to look that dirty, you would. I think it would be just. I think it would unless Remy needs something. I was just gonna get some normal lived-in jeans and a hoodie. They don't look smudgy, but they don't look new. They look like someone actually has used them.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was
I've
saying
got-
Goodwill, not Walmart.
I've got some old work clothes that work. They're a little bit tattered jeans and not completely ratted out shirt, but bigger baggy.
All right.
Whatever.
You want to ride with me? I'll drop you off. Wait for you. We'll go by my house.
Did
do
you
the
drop
same.
off again? Or did you drive this time?
I got dropped off.
Oh, you.
She's the one that's not generally had a car.
So you did drive?
Do what? Sorry.
Remy drove.
No, she's saying she got dropped off.
Oh.
Okay. So I guess that's my next plan. Unless Remy wants to do something else, I'm gonna get some clothes on and we're gonna go walk around.
Yeah.
So, they've made that plan. David, I don't know. I don't know that you necessarily need to go to the precinct with
Nope.
me. What's your plan?
I was going to ask them if they want me to stay close by, in case something bad happens.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Zach, I'm gonna just go ahead and admit the only like police station that I really know of the exact location of is like the one in Red Bank.
Me too. There-
have no idea what's downtown.
The only other one that's downtown is if it is a police station, it's also connected to the jail.
The jail.
Yeah.
Like, courthouse and the jail.
Yep. Yep.
That would be a good place to go, though. To be honest.
Well, and I was trying to decide if it was anything more than a courthouse and a jail, because like I want to talk to the cops, not the prison guards.
I'm
You would
going.
want to talk to booking too, though.
Fair, but that's what I mean is I don't really know if I don't know if they just transfer the prisoners there, and I also don't know if it's a prison or a jail. Honestly, is it a jail?
In the jail,
Okay.
not a prison.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Jail is county. Jail's local, county small. Prison's big, like state or federal.
Yeah, we don't have a prison that I
was
know
trying to
of.
decide if there was if
Yeah.
that was like I mean, that's obviously the jail we probably want to go to. There's not really any other jails that come to mind unless there's like a holding cell or two.
Yeah, there's the only other jail I know of is
That's a
up towards
lie. I
close,
know
like
where the
Salem
Scotch-
Creek.
The
Or
Red Bank cops are. I don't know where Hamilton County is. I really
Hamilton County's
It's
off
pretty-
Hickson Pike, Old Hickson Pike.
don't. Okay.
It's the one I'm thinking. Or that's the sheriff's office. I'm thinking of the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office. Either way, I would say what you would probably do in character is you would go to the one downtown and talk to the jail. Because you could talk to the cops there, but you would want to talk to booking as well. Because they're most of the. It would
Yeah,
be
just trying to,
extremely
like,
unlikely.
Those guys up, I guess.
Yeah, and if you went to Red Bank and you asked them, for example, and you were like, "Hey, what do you think about the jail downtown?" They're gonna be like, "I don't fucking know. What do you? I work here, man."
Yeah, oh, for sure. And that's what I was saying is like I didn't want to go there, but I couldn't think of other like police departments downtown.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a CPD headquarters somewhere, but if it's not somehow associated with a jail, I literally have no idea where it's at.
We're just gonna assume it's the courthouse, jail, police department, all downtown, one-stop shop.
Works
So
for
that's
me.
so you're gonna go there, David. You want to go with him just to kind of hang out, or do you? I mean, I don't really think it's a good idea for you to just sit here by yourself. I know you'll be armed, but you'll be kind of bored.
I'm gonna drive around downtown and play Pokemon Go.
Hell yeah!
I was gonna message you, but I'll just say it that when unless I say something otherwise, when I walk around like what Remy and I are about to do, I just have my pistol on me, just concealed carry. I'm
And
not gonna be walking around with a rifle slung on my back.
yeah, I mean it's gonna definitely draw attention. And Remy too. You have your concealed carry, right?
Yes.
All right.
And I don't have a purse or a bag. I'll leave my bag in his trunk or whatever, and I won't have like I've got cargo pants, so if I need anything or like my jeans or whatever, I've got a phone and
Sure.
some cash or
Yeah,
whatever.
I guess I've got phone, gun, and some cash, like a wallet with some cash in it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
guessing at the very least, though, and probably Nolan, though, you probably have some sort of blade.
I do. I wasn't gonna have it on me, but it would make sense that I would just leave it on a belt or something. I guess I can add that too.
I was just asking.
Okay.
Yeah, just those small, not the karambit shit, but the small tactical blades people take,
So
like the mall ninjas use them.
something we need to take in mind. Yeah, mall ninjas. Something we need to take in mind is that you guys went to Waffle House and tried to offload some of those artifacts. And they are on some of your persons at this
Remy
moment.
has the knife still. Yeah.
So
We gave him the sphere.
Yep.
Right?
I don't think so.
Yes. No, we
Mm,
did. He kept trying to offer it back, and I kept saying fucking no.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I was gonna keep it, and Nolan was pretty.
All right, I'll listen back on that, but I'm pretty sure he
Please
didn't
feel
take
free
it.
to double
Yeah.
check, 'cause I distinctly remember that in the back of my mind I was like, I mean, maybe we should keep it.
I'm pretty sure he didn't take anything.
If I have the dagger, I would probably give it to Philip.
I was
That
gonna
way it's
say
not with me.
if we still have the knife is definitely in that thing. We would have repacked it in my car
Yeah.
in that box.
Yeah.
And if he did give us that, which you and I can figure out later,
It'd be wrapped up in your car.
it's definitely
Okay.
in there as
wrapped up.
well.
So that's what it was. Remember, it was. Anyway, we'll get to it later. Not a big deal.
We don't have it on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll and I don't think it will matter because there's nothing keeping me. But since we had to pick aliases at the beginning, I think I okayed this with you, but I have 2 IDs. they both come back legitimately. One's for Steve Kepler, which
Yep.
is the stupid name I made up.
Yep.
So when we go out right now, that's the ID I have on me. Like if you pulled me over and looked at my wallet, it doesn't say Nolan Webb. It says Steven Kepler, 555 Fuck You Street or something.
Yes, I have that on my. I have it right here. Yep. Everyone has an alias, except for Remy, because Remy is an alias already.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I did have an alias.
Yeah.
What is your
All right, so we're leaving. Remy and I leave. We drive away. I
See
don't
ya.
know how long that's supposed to take, but I go
So
get clothes and stuff.
yeah, get close, go out. We're gonna let you guys take the stage for a while. Oh, what was that? That was a good smile. A little embarrassment.
I think that was
His-
legitimately where I
That
was
was
like,
a legit.
it was either where I kept clicking. It was either where I kept clicking on the name generator. I was like, that sounds suitably generic.
His alias.
Oh,
Or
No.
Is it Dick Poundstone?
actually, now that I say that, I think that's what I did.
Philip Gordon's?
No. His alias.
My alias that technically no one in character would know of.
Yeah.
Peter
Don't
Frost.
say it. Let me go look at it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, me and you talked about that, and I was like, oh yeah, and you're like, I didn't fucking think about that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I said what?
Yeah.
You didn't want to be Jon Snow.
Yeah.
And that's why you went.
I think Zach said the same thing, and I was like, I just clicked
Hence
the
the-
random button.
hence
You need to go look at the fucking DMs because it's there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. She didn't believe me when I was like, I kept clicking the random button.
No, I don't.
All right, so
Anyway,
let's get back on track. We are an hour and 11 minutes in. Does anybody want to take a break yet, or do you want to keep going?
I mean, I'm good. I don't know about you guys.
All right.
Good.
All right.
One other just sort of generic. We're back into this thing, Zach, and especially now that they're going to do something on the street. At the very
Streets.
least, I know that Nolan and I have some level of like bulletproof gear.
Absolutely.
I know the bulletproof vest, as opposed to the Kevlar armor or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
is something that explicitly says it can be hidden and it takes a whatever.
It can.
noted
It-
something.
Yep.
I'm guessing you're probably not wearing that, and I'm guessing going to the precinct, I'm probably not either.
I'm not gonna wear that. Are we since we're out of character right now? Are we hand waving? Because I'm not trying to split hairs, but I would argue that even under a hoodie, you could see me wearing a bulletproof. You would tell that I have something on.
Yeah. So the way it works for my characters that meet you guys is I simply roll a little searchy, and if I see it, I see it. It is pretty obvious, as you said, but for you, Philip, going to the precinct wearing bulletproof is not a big deal.
Well, it wouldn't be a big deal, but I wouldn't have any reason to.
You wouldn't. Especially now. You're not going to meet any weirdos or anything like that.
Alertness test.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means.
A what test?
Alertness.
No, you would not be subjected to that.
Well, no, I like explicitly. That's what the book says for someone to notice the Kevlar vest.
Yeah,
Is an alertness check.
I would do that for people meeting you if you were wearing it. But
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I would not.
Anyways.
I'm not gonna wear it to walk around.
Yeah, I figured that was the case, but I just figured it'd be another thing for us to talk about now, right quick, before we hopefully dive back into
Yeah.
it.
So all I have on my person is a small knife, my concealed carry, no extra magazines. 'Cause there's no real way to put them because I'm trying to look like I belong on the street. So just my concealed carry, my phone, and my wallet. That's it.
Sweet.
And on the flip side, I'm leaning heavily into the stereotypical Fed guy look.
Yeah. You got your cargos, you got the belts, the pouches, the thing.
Oh man, Feds always have their suits on.
Oh, the suits. Yeah,
Always
that's right.
have
That's right.
shades.
Yeah.
And if I'm not wearing that windbreaker, it's because it's hot.
Oh, so you were full on FBI windbreakering it right now. Most of the time.
Going into the precinct, I'd probably leave the jacket.
Okay.
Bye.
I mean, if you're going to the precinct, it might be a statement to wear it. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
like,
fair point. I probably would.
yeah.
I mean, like I've got my earpiece in. I've got my jacket on. I explicitly have my small of the back holster and my not my open carry holster, and some sort of blade somewhere. So there.
Okay.
We've gone through all the annoying descriptive shenanigans.
Yep.
I don't have anything I want to do at home, so all I'm doing is literally leaving Remy in the car and just changing real quick.
All right, we're done with home. You guys get back in the car. Tell me about what your plan is. Let's see. It was, I don't know what time it was, but what time do you guys want to hit the streets looking?
I don't know. I guess we would need to hand wave it until about 7 or 7:30.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, not like midnight, but evening, like going into evening.
Sure.
I guess unless you know of a better spot, I was planning on going down like off of Main Street and just going up till we see someone shifty. I don't know where you spend your free time, but
Not necessarily here, but that sounds about right.
Oh.
I mean, I worked at the school for a little while. I mean, it's.
I'm assuming you guys have your burner phones.
Yes.
I just use my magical encrypted. I never bought a burner because mine's military grade encryption.
Yeah, I only
Blah
have.
blah blah blah.
Okay. Zach, on the hand waving, when did we leave Mr. Happy?
It would have been like before mid-afternoon.
So
Do some research and shit like that.
yeah, I guess what I was gonna ask is, I would have probably done my research and gone straight to the precinct. So, presuming I'm done, I would be in the vicinity. I'd be somewhere, within a couple blocks of them, probably. Just, backup plan wise, I guess.
It's up to you guys.
I would say that you definitely don't need to be visually where you can see us.
Nope, not the
'Cause-
play. I just wanted to explicitly state that I was going to be in the neighborhood, so to speak. Like,
Okay.
if you did call or text, like I'd be able to get there within a couple minutes, not 30.
So what I'm hearing is you have done your precinct work before they've gone out.
I think that works out timeline wise from when you said we left Mr. Happy's. So if
It should. It should.
Yes.
But I need to do them because they haven't had the floor in a while.
I know.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say, I'm not saying let's go do that.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just saying, for the sake of time wise, I would by that time, presumably, unless something else happened,
Okay.
be there.
Yeah.
Near.
I like that. And we'll have to do a bloop, bloop, bloop later on. So
I guess I think park at the terminal or park somewhere down there just to get rid of the car and just walk. I don't want to be driving training day style down the street. So
Love it.
I guess we park there and just kind of walk. I don't have anything that I want to RP. We just wanted to get there. So we're, I guess, on Main Street, just kind of walking around.
okay.
So this information that you had on the chochos, so the mystic part of them, it's not. Sorry, this is all in character. I guess the mystic part, that they're not actually like. No one actually believes that, right? It's like Loch Ness monster kind of thing.
I mean, there's no proof saying not.
Okay.
There's no proof otherwise.
Just I don't know. They seem weird to me. Just they're too like the fucking Illuminati, like the Southeast Asian Illuminati.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I guess I don't know how you want to roleplay these interactions. I'm down to actually fake them and talk to you, but I literally like let's just it's almost nighttime, and I legit mean you've been downtown plenty. Walking up to those dudes that are standing on the corner, and even idiots like us obviously know why they're there. So,
So
I guess
I will say before we actually like get out of the car, I would probably ask. I've never done this before. I don't know if you have, but how should I act? How should I walk? How should I talk?
just the best thing I can tell you is if you try to act like something you're not, people are gonna pick up on it easier. So just walk like yourself. Don't try to act fidgety or like you're nervous. I mean, if you feel nervous, that's okay. Legitimately looking nervous is way different than people that are trying to pretend like they're sketchy or like they don't belong there. So let me do most of the talking
Oh, for sure.
and just just be yourself. I mean, if you see something and you think anything's going wrong, or you just really need me to pay attention to something, just touch me on the back. I guess for these purposes, let's pretend like we're dating or we're something. It doesn't matter what we are. We're not going to tell them, but we're just
No.
if you want to like put your hand on my shoulder and touch me, get my attention, that's fine. We know each other obviously, and we're gonna see what they can get. It's very likely, like we were talking to Philip earlier. I don't expect to actually get anything out of this, but there's no real replacement for actually getting out there and seeing what we can find. So
Right. And I mean, would it be something where, you ask, not necessarily, do you, I know you're going to go for like the lower stuff, but what if you just said, well, what's the strongest thing you got? Like, is that bad?
it kind of depends, right? I mean, you can kind of ask. I would say instead of asking it like that, just try and ask like, it's gonna sound like try and channel your inner 2000 movie. Like, what do you have for a good time, or like, what do you have for fun? Like me and my, like I kind of like
I'm dying.
reach out, like I can kind of like point at you and be like, we want to have some fun. Can you help
Yeah.
us out? Like
Yeah.
trying to like we're trying to find something that we want to party on, or
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So
I like that.
all right, and make sure that for in you can do this if you want, but in my opinion, when we're walking out, go ahead and I'm assuming your concealed carries in a place that's not going to accidentally discharge. Hopefully, make sure the safety's off because you
Yeah.
don't want to be reaching for that and forget to turn the safety off. Click in someone's face.
Yep.
So
I gotcha.
all right, so we're walking. I don't know. We walk for however many minutes you say we walk for until we eventually find some dude that looks like he may be selling. So do you want to
Yeah.
RP it or do you want to roll for it?
No, I want to RP it because that's what we're
I
here
love it.
for.
Fuck yeah.
So you guys park down by the terminal, and you are walking not north or not south towards the highway, but the other direction towards deeper into Chattanooga, not towards the river, right? Is that what
Correct.
I was heading?
Deep,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the ghetto,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That's
So.
crazy.
That, what is it? Is it a BP or a Shell or whatever it is down on Main Street?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
not Main Street, but over by
Yep.
24.
Yeah. So that's towards the highway.
So there's another BP. There's a rundown B, or it may be a Shell station. I don't know, but it's up actually towards the hospital.
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that was in my head. That was where I'm imagining that kind of area we are.
Sure.
Somewhere that's, especially at night, you don't really want to be out unless you have a reason to be out.
Yeah. So you guys passed several homeless-looking people. You guys pass them up. Continuing on, you see a. It's not at one of the gas stations, but in one of the alleys down further into the city. You see a hooded figure just kind of propped up against the wall and in one of the alleys. You walk by, and he just kind of, you can't really see his face, but just kind of like looks your way for a second as you guys walk by, clearly in his purview.
Okay. I touch Remy on the arm, kind of take a couple steps back next to him, and just like, hey man, what's good?
What do you mean? What's good?
I mean, me and my lady friend are trying to have a little bit of fun tonight. I mean, fucking middle of the week, dude. You know, and work all day. You have to unwind at some point. Kind of hoping that you could help out with that.
You looking to roll?
Yeah, I mean, not too hard. Just something to, I don't know, make the night not so boring, and to help the performance be better. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just smile at him.
And he like raises his hood up a little bit. You can see it's a white guy underneath the hood, and he just kind of like, got you. It's like, all right, $80. I get you.
$80. Better be some good shit. All right.
I mean, you the one came to me, huh?
Yeah. I get 4 crumpled 20s. Just kind of shove them at him.
All right. He hands you 2 pills.
Like I kind of look at him. I don't know. Is there a way that I would be able to know not perfectly what they are, but like if they look like they're stamped like ecstasy, or if they look like they're just like generic like painkillers, or is there a way I can tell quickly without studying them and bringing my phone out?
Yeah, it's gonna be a roll.
Criminology? Like, what is that?
Absolutely criminology, Chad. Thank you.
Oh Jesus fuck!
So you
Get ready to fail, Amy.
Physics,
so both of
chemistry, I don't know.
so
Can I roll too?
absolutely both of you roll
Yeah, for
criminology.
sure.
And it's criminology?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. She has a 30.
Human.
87 over 11.
Oh, I rolled a 41 over 30.
I
Yeah.
fucking think they're like dust mites.
So put a check mark in criminology.
Yeah.
If only I were there.
Shut up.
But yeah, you take them. This is not something you're used to. You have no idea what this is.
All right.
It does look like it is something that is not it is stamped, but it's not something that's capsulated. So
I mean, like, so do I like believe him that this is something like it's actually good?
there we go. Roll me a looking. Sorry, it's been a while since we played.
Be a human.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. Human. Yep. Yep.
For dice. Okay.
I mean, can I roll even though I'm gonna fail at it?
You can. Because this is this.
15 under 50.
All right.
Thank God. 46 over 11.
All right. So Mike put a check mark in human.
Or 11, yeah.
Checkbox.
11, yeah, okay.
Roger.
How'd you get 11? Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a fucking retard.
Because you failed last time, yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
How'd you get 11? He's trying so hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Be at 100
Got
eventually.
so far.
It's
We'll
got
be
so
at 100
far.
Eventually.
He won't.
Yeah.
Remy.
Yeah.
He seems to be on the up and up. Yeah, he's sketchy as fuck, but that is what you were looking for, trying to find a drug dealer. He doesn't seem to be. He asked you if you wanted to roll. He said you wanted a good time, and this is what his interpretation of what that should be.
So is fuck. I'm trying to. I can't think of the words to RP this. So is there a way I can roll and see if I can do it? I want to try and ask him, like, what this is gonna make us feel like. Like, is this gonna make us like have a good time fucking the night away, or what is it gonna do? Without asking, hey partner, what is this pill going to do for my lady friend and I?
Yeah.
And I don't know how to actually. I don't know what to say to RP that right now. My
You
mind's
could
just not
also
working.
ask him, sorry, this is out of character. You can also ask him, like, if I want to get some more later, what would you want me to call it?
That's
I know
true.
I don't know. That's probably a bad idea, but I don't know.
I mean, it's better than what I'm coming up with.
Not necessarily, because, I mean, you could actually ask, like, you know, all right, so what's this one supposed to do? Like, what exactly? I've not seen this before. What is it? You know, what's it gonna do? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, you're
Yeah,
right, like,
RP it, guys. I mean, it's not a big deal.
So I guess I would say something like
Come
you
on.
know, like I made a joke earlier. It's been a long time since college. So is this or like do I need to stay away from water for this? Like what kind of rolling are we talking about here, man?
Oh man, it's gonna be a good night. You're not ready for this. You never done this before.
No.
You came asking.
Look, man, I said I wanted to have a good time, and so does she. Doesn't mean I'm a fucking walking dictionary. What do I look like?
I mean, all right. You say you're not. Whatever. Man, trust
So
me.
he says-
Trust me on this.
I'll kind of
you
lean
good?
over. I'll kind of lean over and not as quietly whisper, "What are we getting this time?"
To the drug dealer.
No, to
Okay.
Nolan.
Okay.
No, to Nolan.
But not conspicuously.
But yeah,
Yeah.
not like conspicuously, like just to him. Just kind of like, so what are we getting this time?
I don't know.
Like,
It better be better.
like excitedly but whispery, kind of, you know. So the drug
Oh.
dealer most likely here.
Hopefully, it's better than that shit last time. Can I actually? That's.
Yeah.
Can I intimidate him?
Dude, hell yeah! You can do whatever you want.
I want to be a bard and roll to fuck him.
You're gonna roll to fuck.
No, I don't see intimidate. Would that be persuade?
Yeah. So I guess the way we'll do
Jesus.
that is this gonna be your persuade of.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No, don't be dissuaded on your persuade because you can give me reason to give you bonuses, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm
You're going to
fucking six,
persuade
whatever.
by intimidation
Yeah.
using your muscles, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's I'm wearing a hoodie, but you can still probably you can tell I'm an in shape dude. I'm almost 6 feet tall. I don't know what maybe this guy's about my same height, but kind of when I say what I said about it better be this when she asks what are we gonna get this time, and I say say I'm not sure, but it better end up better than last time. Like I don't break eye contact with him while I'm saying that,
sure.
and kind of like not getting a gruff voice or anything fake, but just like implying that we got some bad stuff and that I wasn't happy.
Yeah. So. Okay. So that's all you're
Holy
implying.
shit. Holy.
All right. What'd
Yeah,
you get?
I rolled for it. I rolled 10 under 21.
There you go.
Bonus wise, Zach, if we persuade you for a bonus, it's a plus 20.
20, 40, 60, whatever I
Oh,
want.
you can do more. Okay.
Yep, I can do more. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess out of character, I'm trying to imply that I'm going to somehow, I don't know how, because he doesn't have to, I don't have to actually do it, but imply that you don't fuck with me and give me bad stuff, or I may make life miserable for you.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck, man, what's the deal? Jeez, you came to me for this. What do you want? I just gave you the shit. You already paid. Jesus.
I'll say it again, friend. I came to you for a good time. That's why she came to you. Look at her too. She's here too, man. Not just me. We came to you for a good time. That's what we want. You're the one that's, acting like you're fucking Matthew McConaughey from the 90s.
we were just talking about him.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sitting outside of high school, like going, hey, man.
Hey.
So is there? I guess what to you what I'm trying to get out of him is if he will somehow, if he will give us some inkling of if this is just like a party drug, like is this gonna make my dick hard for 12 hours? Is it fucking something that's like Xanax pressed with something? Is it just? I don't expect him to say a name necessarily, but just kind of give a vibe on what this is gonna do.
Yeah. So he's like, I already told you, man. I asked you if you wanted to roll. You said, yeah. Jeez, fuck. It's a little X, man.
All right. I look at Remy and I was like, you happy with this?
It suffices for now.
Fuck. You can see like you can see through his shirt and pants that he's definitely packing. As he reaches in his pocket, not his obviously packing in his pants, not in his pocket. As he reaches in and he like pulls out a dime bag and he just throws it at you. It's like, fuck, man, Jesus, take this.
All right. Sorry, out of character. Dime bag of like
Weed.
heroin or pot?
Weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I just kind of act like stereotypical tough guy. I'm like, all right, dude, cool. We walk off. So
I kind of
Got
like lean in and go, "Is that the best he had? That's sad."
yeah, as we're walking away, make the comments like when you're dealing with small time like this, you take what you can get.
Yeah.
We'll find somebody better.
Yeah. Tomorrow
So
or later.
that's that. I mean, my idea was to try and like for at least a couple hours hit as many people as we could.
Sure.
I don't know how much money I have on me. You didn't see.
Well, like
It's under a
$10.
couple $1,000.
Both of you.
What? Sorry.
I said they're like street vendors.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
mean, essentially. So, since we haven't done this before, maybe try to ask for more than just drugs.
like ask for information.
Why not? You can pay somebody for anything, right?
Sure.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Because if you're asking for drugs, someone's going to give you drugs every time.
Yeah. That's true. All right. I'm not gonna go back to that guy because I already pissed him off. There's no way he would unless I like held a gun to his head. I don't think I'm gonna get much more out of him.
Yeah.
So let's say we just walk to the next one and
Sure.
like
Just walk to the next.
Yeah.
It's a fucking booth down the
I told
street.
you it was a street vendor. Like,
Yeah.
here's another one down near the corner. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
So let's-
Okay, we're done.
All
let's
right.
say we walk a couple more blocks and Remy sees one, like he kind of points to me.
Sure,
I'll kinda,
sure.
like, shove him a little bit and be like, go that way.
Sure, it's a guy. He's got his looks like he's got his all of his belongings next to him out there.
Does he have a backpack and a bike?
He does. Yeah, yes, he does. Yes, he
a
does.
nurse at Erlanger Hospital and
No,
just needs
dude.
$20 to get to his
Get
next
the
shift.
backpack, it goes.
Dude, how many of those fucking bike drug dealers did we see going to lunch?
There's at least 3 that patrol that area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Like literally
man.
backpack that can go full.
Yeah, there's a guy that looks a little bit like Zach Galifianakis that like rides around there.
Nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, seriously, Mike, we saw so many dudes. I got hooked on going to lunch with Zach after you were no longer at TVA, and yeah, there was a
awful.
shocking number of dudes with suspicious backpacks
It's like-
and bikes riding around downtown.
Entirely too obvious.
Oh, it's painfully
Right.
obvious.
So, Next.
Parking
This
lot
next
to
guy,
parking lot,
Remy,
looking around, riding off.
Remy hits me or like pokes me. We go over and talk to him.
next person.
Wait. Yeah.
Zach
man.
Galifianakis lookalike.
What's going on?
Very
I
small.
love you in The Hangover.
It's a very small backpack. Goes up very high on his back. Bike against the wall, sitting down with his knees up. What, man?
I thought you looked like Zach Galifianakis. You know The Hangover
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. I didn't make too much off that movie.
No, I don't imagine you did sitting here like this.
I didn't make too much, you know. Yeah, but it's always good to see a fan coming by every now and then. Say hi to good old Zach.
So
That's just creepy.
you look a little hungry.
Nah,
Hooked you up. What if I hooked you up with some food?
I hadn't eaten in maybe 3 days. He's got a smile on his face. He's just happy to talk to somebody.
That's
Me and
creepy.
my girlfriend here we're looking for something. We had some friends that they like to party, and they were talking about something that made them that took them on some spirit quest. Like, you know that shit back from like Johnny Quest from the 70s and 80s, you know? Like that, but like
Peyote.
yeah, they think they're hippies.
Peyote?
Spirit quest.
You guys want
No,
peyote? You can
No,
No,
not
man.
you can buy that shit at Lowe's.
I don't know about that, but no, that's not what we're looking for. They were saying that they could see into the past. They could, they could revisit their past.
Oh man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Nobody
There's a couple
sells.
of Big Macs in it for you.
Nobody sells DMT, man. That's something you gift, brother.
Do you listen to Joe Rogan by chance?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
All right. Well,
I'm just
I
kidding.
don't
Of
know.
course I listen to Joe Rogan.
So I think we're looking for something maybe a little bit newer. You know what I'm saying? A little bit less like DMT's from like Mother Earth. And
Yeah,
look at me,
man.
man. I'm not a hippie. Neither's she.
Well, then why are
We
you
look-
going down this path? What's...
We like better living through chemistry.
Oh, man. Maybe you need to change your ways.
Mm. I think where I'm gonna end up's already set, man. You haven't heard of me? You look like a really smart dude. You're Zach Galifianakis, but you listen to Joe Rogan. I'm sure you're enlightened. I'm sure you have 20 fedoras in that backpack.
Yeah, but shit, man. You're saying that everything you do is already predetermined? Regardless of what you do right now?
That's what some people think. I like to think I have the illusion of free choice, but I get told I don't every day, so.
What about you? What do you think? Point looks at Remy.
I think your choices are determined for you, but you get to determine your own choice.
What?
You have an unlimited number of paths, but you get to choose your path. Like the path is going to lead you in one direction. All your paths go in different directions, but they'll lead you in a direction, but you get to choose.
Like when you're thinking about should I get a Big Mac or the spicy nuggets, and you choose one.
Yeah. Like those are your options. They're already laid out for you, but you just have to choose one.
You guys need to do DMT.
Man, I will buy you both if you stop talking about DMT.
Yeah.
All right, man. Look.
All right.
They were talking about like
Who?
reverting to the man. I'm not giving you their names. Let them be Tim and Chris.
Ah,
Tim and Chris.
Tim's an all right man.
He's he's kind of a dick, but so Tim and Chris were talking about reverting to their past. Have you heard about
Reverting
that?
to your past.
Yeah.
Man, you don't want to be doing no salvia. That shit's fucked.
Oh God.
I kind of look at Remy and just give her this like hopeless look.
Look, man, what are you talking about? What's this? What do you need? I'm on track. I'm just not there, man.
I thought you were our spirit guide, man. I'm telling you what we
I'm
need.
trying.
There's this thing I want. There's this thing that that our friends did. They called it like
It wasn't.
reverberation or revert or
It
some
wasn't.
shit.
So it's not nothing. You're not talking like going into the K-hole or nothing, right? None of this.
To the what now?
The
Kale, like the spinach you put on salad?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. What? No, man, I don't have none of that vibration shit going around here.
You know what I'm talking about, though? I kind of like trying to catch his eye or make him actually give me an answer.
Let me look. Agent.
No, Chad, you can't have my beer.
Yes, Chad, you can, because she can get another.
No, I told him I wanted watermelon, and he said, "Can I have one?"
Oh. Make
No.
me a human.
Oh, Jesus. Can Remy do it?
Yeah,
No,
both of you can do it. You're right
Okay.
there. Both of you can do it.
46 over 12.
Cool.
26 under 50.
Okay. Mike, make a check.
Roger.
A second one. Can you fail twice?
No.
You can
Actually,
only
yeah,
get
it-
one per
Yeah.
session.
Okay, I've already got my one check then.
All right.
You can only get one fail point increase per session. I think that's accurate, right, Zach?
Yes. Yeah, man. I don't. Look.
I think
That vibration stuff got going around. I don't have that. And good luck finding that. Cause
You mean good luck? Is it expensive?
no, man.
the chinks.
No. What the fuck? No, the people, some people I heard that got, real into that shit. Just, they ain't around no more.
Alright.
They ain't,
People you knew?
No, not me. Being from California and all, I don't really know many people around here. But just what I've heard. Just what I've heard. They up and disappeared.
So let's pretend that I wanted to realign my chakras, vibrate a little better.
Yeah, well,
Do you know someone else I could talk to?
I mean, if you're not going to do DMT, then yes.
We have moved past the DMT, man. I'm telling you, you're skating on thin ice with the DMT.
You mentioned DMT.
I'm just letting you know that you haven't moved past it until you've tried it, okay, man? You don't even
All right.
know. But
If you help me get this stuff, I'll find you again. We'll do it together. Promise.
no, man, I'm done with that. But that's a journey for you. But getting back to the vibrations at hand. Down by the river, at the end of the river
Down
walk,
by the river.
there should be a, that empty warehouse down there.
I think so, vaguely.
Yeah, no one's using it for anything for a while now. Go down there. It's below the skate park down there.
Oh,
They're like a secret passcode, like Goonies Never Die or something, or
No, you just look for any semblance of life whatsoever.
Right.
It should be okay. You're the one getting on my ass about DMT, so shut the fuck up.
It's pretty legit.
that's fabulous.
But yeah,
all right.
so
So
if you
Just-
want to
is
align
there-
your
is there a
chakras,
is there a name I can use? Because I think my friends were too high. They were calling it like reverb, and all kinds of shit.
reverb.
But
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Freebird.
Freebird.
She
Freebird.
were high too, though.
Yeah, it's Freebird. It's Freebird.
Freebird. All right.
Freebird. Yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Yeah, looking for names. I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, man. I reached in my wallet. I had another like $80 on me, and I just handed it to him.
Can't eat this shit.
Well, there's a McDonald's a block down that way.
Ugh.
Legs broke.
No, I have to get on my damn bike. All right, thanks. Jesus. All right. I'm scrolling through my notes.
That's fine.
Thanks, I think.
You're looking for Sally.
Alright. All right.
I know that sounds pretty common, but obviously it's not a guy, right? So
All right. So we got to go to the river, to the creepy abandoned warehouse, Scooby-Doo style, and find Sally.
yeah, I wouldn't bring a dog though. I'd set him off.
Don't bring a dog?
I mean, he said Scooby-Doo style, so.
Oh, I was like, we don't have a. Okay. I got you now. I mean, do you see the mystery machine around here? Never mind.
Don't you dare try
Alright,
to
man.
pull off my face.
Really?
You've been helpful, dude. Go get you some food, man. Sorry to give you such a hard time.
Yeah, you
Thanks, Zach.
busting my balls. Yep, name's Zach. Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to, the first time that I finally smoke DMT, I'll be thinking of you as the fractals appear.
Hey,
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
hey, you wanna put a date on that?
Yeah, sure. January 5th.
20 never.
That's not too far away. That's only 2 months. That's not bad.
2 months.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll see you then.
Sounds right.
So that, I mean, I think I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with what fake budget Galifianakis did. Like he's ridden off on his bike towards McDonald's and just talking to Remy.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know if we. That's a lot of it. That's better than I thought we would do. Thanks to you. So do you want to try and like link back up with Philip and David, or do you want to push our luck a little bit? Cause I've only got like 40 more bucks on me.
I have a little bit of cash. I think I got 50 on me, but I don't think that's gonna get us very far.
Yeah, and plus, there is the risk that we get cops do kind of occasionally pull through here.
Well, and like
I
we've
don't-
got to go pretty far, so I mean, it might be one of those that we park a little bit closer and let them know what's going on, and that way they're closer to.
Yeah,
So,
we definitely should link back up to them.
Yeah.
Let them know if they don't want to come. That's them, but we should tell them.
Okay. Break
I'm sure I
time.
told you the general area
Yeah.
to be parked if you want to come find me.
Yeah, so we'll send a text and be like, the apple pie is done.
Okay. Break, re-beer. We got to go back to Chad to go to the precinct.
We've
So
got to go back.
we got to go back in time. We got to go back in time.
Time.
This is getting good.
This is getting good.
Yes.
So,
So we're back to Chad, right? We're back in time.
Jason, was there anything specific that David Owen was looking for while he's playing for Pokemon Go?
No, I was just staying close to everyone in case they needed anything.
Kind of like in the in-between phase there.
Yeah.
So we're going to revert back in time then. Go to
But
Mr.
they didn't buy any reverb yet.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
Shit.
We're going to revert back in time to Mr. Philip Gordon. Does this sound okay right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I was picking you guys up twice through my headset, so I just wanted to ask.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's because I have it really loud. So go up to the station. What do you got on? You got your classic, what you were saying, FBI agent attire.
I got the suit. I walk in with the windbreaker on at least,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
and the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Full stereotypical Fed get up.
Cool.
Burt Macklin.
Cool. So when you walk in,
Except instead of looking like Andy, it looks a little more like real Chris Pratt.
There you go.
cool. I only know of one entrance there. In this entrance, you have to get all kinds of scan through the guards and all that kind of stuff and unload your shit. But if there was
I walk into that entrance,
okay,
and I flash my badge,
sure.
and I
you-
will play it out from there.
Sure. You see a rotund gentleman sitting on a stool behind the other side of a fold-out table next to the body scanner.
I walk up to him. I, slowly take my glasses, my sunglasses off, fold them up, stick them in the pocket, size him up. Can I see his name tag?
Yeah, absolutely. It says Johnson.
What are we doing today, Mr. Johnson? Name's Gordon. Special Agent Gordon. I flash out the creds, flashing back in. I need to talk to some people around here, see if I can get some information. Can you help me out?
He has a mug in his hand. Looks like coffee. Kind of sets it down. Yeah. Hi. Nice jacket. Yeah, go on through.
Appreciate it, Johnson. You're a good man. I think you're going places.
Yeah. Thank you. And he takes another sip of his coffee. You get a whiff of some kind of alcohol.
I thought we were gonna say like Diet Coke or something.
Oh, please. You go on through. Make your way. Look at the sign. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want it. You're headed to the police, like front desk, or
Yeah, I reckon.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really.
Or you could go to the police front desk. You could go to like the holding front desk where people get bailed out and shit. Or you go to So that's basically it at this hour.
So the holding area, is that going to be more like a cop that's bored on desk duty, or is that like just a prison guard?
It is.
That's gonna be.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the holding area. Like, when did you say holding or booking? I may have misunderstood.
One and the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty busy. I mean, even at night, like it's not gonna be just one person. 'Cause there's gonna be people getting booked in. There's usually several cops there and a guard or two.
Yep.
Like that actually works at the jail.
Yeah, so it's kind of what I was thinking. Like there'd be some lower on the totem pole guys hanging out there, probably.
No one here has had to bail out anyone.
Nope.
All right, no one.
I've been with someone that was bailing someone out. I didn't have to though.
All right, I got you guys. All right.
Okay.
But yeah.
For individuals.
I'm just saying, I feel like that's probably a good place to get some scuttlebutt with people that aren't going to ask too many questions.
Yeah, so what is your goal here? Yeah, so like you can go to the front desk, but that's gonna be an uptight police officer that wants to know what you want and why you're there wasting his time.
And I don't have any specific requests to give that guy right now.
Yeah.
Not at least aside like, hey, tell me what you know about reverb.
Yeah.
So like let's go to the booking area and find some of the chatty Cathy's that are on desk duty because they failed their physical, and like see what information I can pump out of these guys. And I'm very much gonna play into that like he's he's not intimidating in the sense that like Nolan is massive, but Philip is very in shape. He's tall. That power and charisma for him is indomitable, charming. Like he's a lot of personality. So I'm just gonna go in there and just kind of chat him up, see what's going. Lean into whatever they start talking about and throw some stuff out there to kind of lead him down the path. I don't know if you want to fully RP that, we can.
I do.
I'm happy to. But that's my goal.
Yeah, I want to RP it, and I want to know what you want to say.
Mm-hmm. So what do I see when I get to?
Yeah, so you walk up. There is a guard that just kind of turns around and goes back to the back through the gate. You have a looking frumpy police officer up front. Agent. That's weird. What are you doing right here?
Hey man, yeah, Agent Gordon. It's a pleasure. What's his tag say?
His tag says, wait for it. His tag says Terrell.
As a last name?
Yep.
Officer Terrell, how you doing today, sir?
His name's Riley.
Riley
Terrell.
You can call me Gordon.
You from the CSI or some shit?
That's what my friends help out with. They send me in to do the dirty work,
Yeah.
Hey man, they sent me down here. I'm pretty new to the area. You seem like a guy who's in the know. What the hell's going on around here, man? Why would they be summoning the feds?
You tell me. I don't know.
Well, they told us there's some real heavy duty, Asian organized crime stuff going on down here. You know what I mean?
No, I rightly don't. That's very strange.
What I'm hearing is that these guys are moving in on the drug market here. What you guys been? What's been cropping up here at the booking office?
Ah, man. It's domestic after domestic after domestic. Goddamn man pushes over a fucking mailbox every night. I mean, we do get our drug things in.
Yeah, no, but not that bad, right?
No, man. No.
I always heard good things about this area. It seemed kind of weird that they'd ship me off down here. I think I pissed somebody off. You know what I mean?
That seemed. I mean, I guess. I mean, honestly, Agent, I don't really know. I just take people's names right here, and he kind of gets nervous.
I got you. Hey, I like to talk to the guys who actually do the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I know what you mean. What are you looking for?
Like I said, man, they just send me down here these rumors, these Asian gangs and.
Man, you keep saying that, but that is something.
Nothing.
And he kind of keeps his voice down. He's like, I don't know what you mean by that, man, but that's kind of weird.
That's what I thought. I didn't think there was that many Asian guys around here, right?
No, man. No.
Pretty homogenous, white, red, black.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, they talk about some kind of new drug. You heard anything about that?
New drug. Man, somebody's always claiming that shit, and they just cut it with something, right?
No, ain't that the truth? This one's fucking reverb or bass or something.
Reverb. No, man, I hadn't heard of that. You looking into drug charges?
Yeah, I've been working with some guys over at the DEA. There's some connection to some big wigs up in Chicago that we're spreading out down here. You know how we do with Rico. We like to get as many of the low guys as we can, so we can really bust those, the big guys. There's some big wigs up in Chicago, so
yeah,
trying to back it up to that.
Yeah, man, I know what you mean. Roll me persuade.
Does my agently appearance and charisma provide me any additional bonuses?
I'm gonna say yes, a 40%.
Love it. That's fantastic. 45 under
50.
90.
Or yeah, 90. Yeah.
That would be the worst fucking fail in the world.
Hey, it was a possibility.
It's always a possibility. I just said it would have been the worst.
It's always a possibility. Yes, you did.
It's not off the table. It just wouldn't.
Man, we don't. Honestly, most of them drug folks just kill themselves. Talking outright. If I'm gonna talk outright, we got a guy here. looks down at his watch, pulls some papers across. Yeah, we got a guy here for some it looks like a heroin charge right now. Rufus Brown? Word on the street, he goes by Roofy. If you want to give him a talk to, I suppose. I couldn't stop someone in your stature to go ahead and talk to him if you needed to. Pull him aside.
Man, that would help so much. I don't want to, I gotta go bust some higher up's balls. I'm not here to take over anybody's job or operation. I just want to, I want to get the information my people need, take care of business, take care of some people.
All right, man. Come on with me. Let's step into the back. Step in the back. Unlocks the gate, slides it across, walks you to an interrogation room, sets you down. Hold on a moment. And walks out. Walks back in with a disheveled looking male. Probably around 20 to somewhere between 20 and 30. Stretched out clothing that was once small, but maybe had got pulled on at different angles.
While
to
he's
stretch it
out, I probably would like bust out some sort of notepad and set stuff out. I probably grabbed a free coffee or water or something on the way in. Make it look like I'm really set up in here.
Sure, go for it. Yeah. So they come back.
While he's grabbing him.
Yeah, and they come back, see that set up. So the first thing he sees is this seemingly FBI agent set up.
Probably put my glasses back on.
You hear Rufus. Oh, whoa, man! What the hell? What the hell, man?
Rufus.
You're.
What do you prefer, brother?
And the guard is like, you're gonna talk to him, and he shuts the door behind him. Rufus comes in front of you and takes a seat, shackled, in the front only.
For the sake of time,
yeah.
I won't do it. But I'm gonna play the interrogation, drag it out, speak slow. Awkward.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm gonna apply all of those techniques. Like
the obvious extracting information techniques that only work on someone who's mentally deranged.
Yeah, which I fully expect to be incredibly effective on Roofy.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Brown? Or do you want me to just call you Roofy?
No, man, that's fucking weird. Just call me Rufus.
All right, Mr. Brown.
I mean, look, they already got me for heroin. They got the charges in. I don't know why I need to be interrogated more. This is just bullshit.
Well, the problem here, Mr. Brown, is that word is reaching a little higher up, and we've heard about some of your other acquaintances, operations. There's a lot you've been involved in.
I don't know, man. A lot I've been involved in.
How much of that shit were you moving? I know it's a lot.
Dude, it's just for me, man. It's just for me.
Come on, Mr. Brown. That's not what they tell me. One man doesn't need that much.
Look.
You'd be dead if you needed that much.
I'm not dead. What are you really here for? You and me both. No, this is bullshit. They already got the charges they need to put me in. What kind of charade is this? They have a fucking...
a charade where if you help me out, I could put a little pressure on these guys and maybe it won't be so bad.
What do you really want then?
You know about reverb.
Roll me a human.
$51 under 81.
Nice. You kind of see he swallows after you say that, and his face goes a little pale. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Brown, you and I both know that ain't the truth. I can help you out, Mr. Brown. You just gotta help me help you.
What do you want with that? It ain't illegal.
That's what I've heard. But I've heard that there's a lot of weird shit going on, and that's what the government cares about.
The government doesn't care about people like me.
Well,
you know that.
my new friends outside care about people like you. People like me might be able to help people like you. You know, come see, come side here, brother.
I ain't gonna get caught up in your bullshit. But what can you do for me?
You see my jacket, man.
You think you can tell these motherfuckers to just let me walk out?
I can tell them just about anything I want.
Hell, man. Maybe I want to stay here. Yeah, man. I don't want out. I don't need anything from you. I just want to stay in here. It's safe in here.
So you would
No,
prefer,
it's safe in here. Yeah, man.
You would prefer to go through your withdrawals in whatever black hellhole they're about to put you in.
Yeah.
That's what you want?
Yeah, there ain't no withdrawals, man. Once you see
Is this your
what
first
you
time
see,
to start on heroin? There's plenty of withdrawals.
oh, yeah. Yeah, this is my first time. This is my first time getting caught for heroin. Yeah. Yeah.
I see. Well then, what else have you seen then, Mr. What You See?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
I'm worried about something coming back on you. I can get you sent somewhere nice. I can get all sorts of favors called in.
You send me somewhere safe. Man, I don't know, man. Nothing can protect a man from what he's got inside. What he sees in his mind. What's already there. Living with you day to day. You just never happen to think about it. And then
But I can put you somewhere safe.
You really want this? What do you want to do with this non-illegal substance?
They want to know what it is. They want to know where it's coming from, and they want to know what it does.
I tell you what, man. Does some shit. I ain't know where it come from. I ain't know where. But it takes you somewhere, man. It takes you somewhere. I ain't sure where. I've seen some things. I don't know. It's just not right. It's too real. It's too real, and I can feel something watching me. Truth is, I got myself locked up in this place. turn myself in. Something's coming, brother. Something's coming.
I see. Stepping out for a moment, I guess the take there that I missed the first time around was he was implying he was not on heroin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was not incarcerated for heroin.
Yeah, right. I missed that the first time on this merry-go-round. Sorry. You know, I'm hearing. You see the future, you see the past. Hearing weird shit like that?
You talking to Terrell?
Yeah. No, Rufus.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna get into that shit. I don't know. It's a drug, man. It's a drug, all right, man? It's a drug. Fuck me. I'm fucked. I done fucked my mind up, man. Just fuck off.
Which one did you see? Back or forward?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. It ain't real. It's just a drug, right?
Maybe.
Man, I don't know. I suppose it was probably like the past or something. Unless sometime in the future, goddamn idiots decide to be like the Mayans or Aztecs, erecting those pyramids. You know how they used to South America. Oh, I saw it. I saw them pyramids.
Cigarettes, I believe.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, the pyramids.
You know how they had them all steepled and shit. And up at the top had that priestly figure up there. Chop them heads off so the blood would run down the channel. Yeah, I saw shit. Yeah, I saw that shit. It's like I was right there. Right there with them.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Brown. You tell me this thing in detail, and I'll see if they can get you somewhere the hell else so you're not here whenever it does go down. How's that sound?
I don't have no more details. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That you were there. That's all you got.
I was there. Observer.
All right.
Do you think I'd take something like that again?
Just the once then, eh?
Look. You tell me the next time you get set down over an altar, slowly bend your head over that stone caked in dried blood, only to get your neck severed by that sharp jade. Oh, but it's not fast, it's slow as it comes down. Yeah, you don't want to remember that shit. You don't want to do that shit again.
That's what happens to everybody, huh?
I don't know, man. That's what happened to me.
You didn't talk to nobody else? You didn't do this with your buddies?
I heard it was a trip, man.
I got you. You and your buddies didn't want to trip at the same time? Come on.
No, this is something else.
Alright.
Yeah, you lock me up good in here. You don't get me out of here. You keep me in here. The deepest, darkest hole you got. And I'll be happy. Now I'll tell you where to go looking for this shit.
Think I can ensure that happens?
You think?
No, I think I can definitely ensure that happens. What else you got?
You know that, down at the end of the Riverwalk, that old warehouse.
Heard of it?
Down past the skate park. No one's owned that building for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you go down there. You go down there. You go looking around. Maybe find somebody that hook you up.
No contacts?
I mean, I don't know who's left. I don't know who's left. And you just hear him repeating over and over, I don't know who's left. I don't know who's left. I don't know who's left.
Do I, based on recent events, do I think this motherfucker is just a fucked up druggie, or what's, do I presume that he's experienced all this and it's
Your human tells you that he severely believes what he's saying and he's fucked up by some kind of experience.
okay. Nothing, and I'm legitimately, it's been a while since I read those papers. Did the references from the cabin by the lake, was there any like South Central American references there?
No, there wouldn't have been any South Central American. It would have been more, actually, hang on.
I don't remember what the handout was.
It is, yeah. So you would have gotten, yes, so ayahuasca is present in some of the South American countries.
Okay. I'll read it later.
Baby time.
Was this the stereotypical like two-way mirror interrogation room, or did he just put me in like a cinder block room with him?
Two-way.
So okay, so there is a two-way mirror right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Try to get her down before she gets.
Okay.
Don't go.
I gotta go get her back down before she makes things worse.
Okay.
If we catch her before she really wakes up, we can get her to go back to sleep usually.
You just kind of like push her head down into the pillow.
I mean,
Yeah, until she stops moving.
not exactly, but you can rub on the back and
It's like, it's okay. It is life. I'm sorry.
right.
You are here.
Yeah, there she goes. All right, get in there, Amy. You got this.
Get in there, Amy. So, interrogation, go.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure my human tells me he is at this point
You've busted him.
I got nothing else.
You've busted him. Yeah. And you've drained him dry.
Yeah. So I'll look at him. All right, Mr. Brown. Well, listen, I appreciate the information. You made my life a little easier. I'll see what I can do to make your life a little safer. All right.
And he just repeating, I don't know who's left. I don't know who's left. I don't know who's left.
Based on him saying that, do I get the inclination that he's talking about like his friends or anything? Like, do I have any idea why he's saying that specifically?
No.
Because he didn't reference anything that related to a group or anything.
No, and you haven't met back up with the others.
Well, yeah. I just didn't know if there was any. I didn't remember any context. To
Yeah,
that.
there's no context. That doesn't make any sense to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you're right. It doesn't make any sense to you. You're who is he talking about? Why does he think that?
And nothing that we found at the cabin was jade, right?
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'm sorry, it's been a while.
No, man, that's all good. Questions. Throw me questions. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
I'm gonna finish my notes here, and then I'll figure out how to sign off that interview. I don't know who's left. That's what he was repeating.
I don't know who's left. Because you asked him, like contacts or names or what, something like that, and that's where it set him off.
Yeah. All right. So it was Terrell, right? Officer Terrell. All right. Mr. Brown, I'll see what I can do to help you out, sir. I'll step out the door there. Is Mr. Terrell there, or is he presumably around the corner in the two-way room?
He's around the corner.
I'll step in there.
Sure. You kind of looks you up and down. You done in there?
I think that poor sad motherfucker's he's tapped out. Damn, God, fucking heroin addicts, you know.
That shit will do it to you, you know.
He's out of his damn mind.
Maybe we should just let him out. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. Everybody has a bad run.
Yeah, you know, everybody has a bad run occasionally, but he might need some supervision while he gets through the next little while. Why don't we why don't you go ahead and put him away there for a little while, and at least he ain't likely to wind up in the morgue instead, you know?
All right, man. You thinking gin pop?
Oh no, you know, he repeating shit like he is. I mean,
Might set him off, yeah.
yeah, you reckon you guys got some sort of padded cells somewhere you could send him?
I mean,
But I don't know that gin pop's gonna be.
no, we ain't got no padded cell, but we got a little room we can keep him in. I mean, hell, we can just keep him in there. Not like we interrogating anybody around here. Just it's a drunk take in and out.
I got you. I appreciate the help, you know. So,
Yeah. Well,
it's a mess.
did you get what you needed? Right to him.
I think I got enough, you know. It sounds like it's just a lot of baseless rumors. I'm gonna see what I can figure out and see if there's any truth to it. But
Yeah, all connected to heroin, I assume, right?
yeah, you know, it's
All right.
damn dirty drug, you know.
This can't help themselves, man. I mean, you get that down low. I get it. You just want to
Hard
walk.
find your bootstraps.
Yeah, it's funny saying. They say that bootstraps, but I get what you mean. All right, well,
Been a big help, sir. I'll let you get back to keeping an eye over things here.
yeah.
See what I can find to shut the bigwigs up.
And I'll keep Mr. Brown in there. You got a number? I can call you if maybe Mr. Brown wants to reach back out.
That's a great idea here. I provide him my burner number.
Sure. He takes that. Thank you. I just have a little soft spot. You know, we've all been through shit. So
It's a good one to do.
we've all been there. All right. Well, I'll let you go. Thank you, Agent. Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate your time, sir.
I'll see you. See you later. See you later.
I'll go back over to the precinct side just to like be a little more official. and just, you know,
Amy gets inspiration.
Hey.
I'll just go to the front desk and just like ask some general questions about, you know, I'll stick with the like Asian organized crime angle.
Yeah.
It's generic.
You take that angle, and they're all like, "What the fuck, man?"
And I take the same, you know, man.
Yeah.
I piss somebody off.
Yeah.
They on a wild goose chase. I gotta ask, you know, you guys got any gang specialists I can talk to and mark it down in the book?
Gang
You know
specialists.
how those people are.
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
Just beating my brow over something.
There's not many of us left down here at the precinct, Chattanooga CPD.
Running
Yeah,
thin, eh?
it's pretty thin. It's pretty thin. We ain't got no gang specialist or anything. You looking for anything specific? Anything running around? Something we ain't really caught? I don't really know. What you down here for, agent? I don't really appreciate you coming in here by pointing your fingers in our business. Not really knowing what you're looking for.
I'm just doing my job just like you, you know? They sent me down here to figure out some information about these shows or something. You ain't heard about that, have you?
Man, I don't know watch none of that kind of TV.
I know what you mean. Somebody mentioned some new drug these kids are into. Sleep or bass blast, reverb or some shit.
No, man. No, look, I ain't got time for this. Unless you got some information on, like, people disappearing, then you can just get the fuck out. I ain't got time for this.
Alright, brother, alright. Look. I asked you the questions. I get out of here, okay?
Alright. Again. I ain't got time.
Take care, alright?
Alright. Bye, agent.
Bye.
Wow.
Clear the fuck out.
Yeah. Welcome to the CPD, motherfucker.
And I guess I don't, you know, I'll, maybe we, you know, finally get a chance to kind of catch up and compare notes after they get, done with their investigation.
That's what I was hoping, and now is the perfect time to reconvene. David Owen, roll me a D100. 41. You catch a Moltres. Pokemon Go. Take over several of the gyms along the area. Looking pretty good. So, my friends, where do you reconvene? In textual messages or?
I mean, we said it. Remy came up with a funny apple pie message that we sent.
That's
so I'd
right.
say we go.
Yeah, the apple pie.
Yeah, so
the
I'll-
apple pie's finished or baked or whatever.
Perfect timing. Take it from here, my friends.
Yeah, so I'll say,
Which, okay, if we had met up with him, would we have met back up with him before we went out?
No, after.
I
Oh,
figured it was a
All right,
little
all
late.
right. Never mind.
I figured it was a little late.
Yep.
So I'll to your apple pie, I'll send some sort of message about, you know, let's bring it home and enjoy it together or something, and meet up at a predetermined, you know, I don't know, fucking whatever's left of Miller Park. I don't know.
I mean, we could meet up at the green box that we kept stuff in. That's a location we already know is safe. It's downtown.
Was it downtown in the general vicinity?
Yeah.
pretty much everything's downtown.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not far enough away from the riverfront to be a problem.
Nope.
So I think that's a good idea, and that's sort of my let's talk message. And I will head that way.
Catch you at the GB, motherfucker.
I'll text back. I almost finished this tower. Be right there.
I just send back third.
All right, you guys head off in
Yeah,
various
so-
directions and reconvene at the GB.
Yep.
For the sake of time, I provide what I learned from Mr. Rufus Brown. And I assume we realize there's some commonalities with Sally at the riverfront.
Yeah, that Galifianakis backed up your boy's story, so that's where we should go.
Does anybody have any? I guess Remy, his fucking South Central American ziggurats and sacrifices. Is that anything you know anything about?
South Central American. No,
All right.
it's all Southeast Asia,
Well,
from my understanding.
Yep.
this guy thought he was seeing some fucking Mayan executions at the top of the ziggurat, you know?
Well, I mean, the ritualistic stuff and sacrifices may have made it look that way, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's Southeast Asia. They can. I mean, especially if they're
I think if he was a little off on the details, that's not surprising. He's you know what he was saying kind of lines up with that, you know, those that shit I found online earlier. He was talking about the fucking past and future. It's, I guess it's a safe bet to say that this falls under the unnatural side of things that our friend was talking about.
Yeah, I'd
And-
fucking say so.
Zach, I don't know if we all sort of arrived at the same time, but I would do at least a quick sweep to make sure that nothing appeared different, or I don't know if I've got a little,
Yeah, I'd let you know.
you know,
I'd let you know if anything was different.
bug finder of sorts.
Yeah. No, it's all good
Okay.
so far.
You know, I guess this lines up, doesn't it? That's two different sources pointing to the riverfront, two different sources pointing to sacrifices, and two different sources pointing to out of body, out of time experiences. This is much as I hate to say it, I think it's the real fucking deal.
Yeah.
It's the real fucking deal.
And I think we need to fucking go down there and look. I'd rather do it in the daylight though. No rush.
Yeah.
Really want to go around there at night. It's the river. It's the river walk. It's not like we're gonna stand out.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. You know, we can get a good night's rest. We can compare notes further. We can head down there, and you know, if this thing's abandoned, we're gonna probably find the same shit during the day as we would at night. Right?
Yep.
Shit, man! If this dude was really hiding from this shit, this is I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a lot more pervasive than we thought too, because we only had to sweet talk two dudes. Or I don't know if I say two. We only sweet talk a handful of dudes. Find what we wanted to.
It's just a handful of
didn't-
dudes.
Yeah, I mean, this I
know.
don't know. I should have asked him where he picked Rufus up at, but this is two folks, different areas, different people, different.
Yeah,
same
that
story.
Galifianakis seemed really concerned for Remy. Myself, when we were asking about it, he was. Yeah, it seemed like he was genuinely worried. Not like a oh shit, I'm gonna get found out. Like a no, please. He was pretty hippie though, so I don't know. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, fucking. I wouldn't call Rufus a hippie, and he was pretty busted up over the whole thing.
Yeah, Rufus wasn't hippie vibes for sure.
He, I'm sure I told him what he kept repeating. He just kept fucking saying it, man. Like, started freaking me out by the end.
Remy, for your sake, it was I don't know who's left. I don't know who's left or whatever.
That's right. Yeah. That happened like right before I went up,
Okay.
but I forgot what it was. So thank you.
Oh no, it's
Probably has to do with the sacrifice.
well, it sounds exactly like what it has to deal with, but
Because I mean, if he says he went through it, okay. What if?
I look at Nolan and
What the fuck?
Okay. So
I pause in the middle of rolling the blunt with the pot we bought. I'm like, what, man?
only if I can get off of that. Maybe I took those pills already. I don't know.
Oh no.
So what if this happened in an alternate dimension? He was not the only one that took the drugs.
whoa,
And
what the fuck?
Nah, let's listen. So they're
No,
the
alternate
Chochos.
dimensions. What the
Listen
hell are
to
you
me.
talking about?
The Chochos have a thing where, you know, some people say that they live under the earth and they go into a different realm.
I thought that was just a bunch of hippie fucking bullshit.
It may be, it may not be. But just it's a theory. Just let me finish. So what if this is true to an extent, but it's actually all in his mind, obviously, because he's tripped out on fucking shit. So he's tripped out on this, but he thinks that he's in an alternate reality in this realm under the earth, and they're doing these sacrifices, but he's not the only one. So they all go and they all do this. So he doesn't know which friends of his are left or people or whoever, because they've all gone and done this at the same time. And it's only because somebody's over there like telling them that this is what they're going through. Because I mean, he said he got his head cut off. Obviously, he didn't get his head cut off.
Do you think people are fucking with him on purpose, like a shared
Yeah.
experience thing?
Did he say they cut his head off?
He said he didn't want to go through that again.
I guess he implied it, didn't he?
He did. He was talking about the Jade slowly severing his head.
Yeah, slowly. I just wasn't sure if he was talking about watching it or experiencing it.
You got the impression it was more of an experience.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
Okay.
So that's where I'm like, well, if he had this experience, obviously his head didn't really get cut off. So if other people have gone through this experience, but you know, gotten their heads cut off, but he may or may not have known them, but if they went through this whole transcendence thing of being part of this ritual, this religious ritual sacrifice, I don't know. It's just it could all be just mind games. And it could be something that the Chochos do. They're
Like,
all
yeah,
very
what to-
religious
for what,
and very
though? What-
spiritual, and they can turn on you on a, you know, they can smile at your face and stab you in the back. Like, it's a whole thing. So what if that's what they do? They fuck with people because it makes you look weak, and they can prey on the weak, and they're very apt to having slaves. What did it say? Something about slaves.
So, like, are you talking about like they're trying to extort them? Like they try to manipulate people and like what for monetary gain? Like what's the end game? Other than just
not necessarily monetary gain, but there's a thing. If I share my food with you during this time of want, you ought to do a favor for me later. In their place exists a network of threats expressed with a richly nuanced vocabulary of abuse. Traditional Chocho relationships do not include amity, only favorite slaves. Most notably, even familial enmity emerged as a cultural trait due to surrounding cultures. So, I mean, it could be a thing. Even the weak curry favor from the strong is an alien concept, since it's presumed that the strong simply take what they want without waiting for it to be offered. So, I mean, it really could be something where they, at the top, are malevolent deities who are owed not reverence or loyalty, but terrified obedience. Examine ways in which Chocho struggle for cultural identity, created an imperative to dominate, betray, and manipulate outsiders, an expectation often expressed in keen attention to the weaknesses of companion-based cultures. Now, this is just an article from someone in the University of Chicago on the amity and norms of the Chocho. But still, it's a that's a theory. It's a side. So I mean, that could be this, where they take this drug and it's mind altering enough that it just fucks with their memory, and they think that this actually happened. It was a realistic experience that happened to them, and
Okay.
it's
So
just to make them weak and slaves.
so they do use it to gain like a psychological upper hand. You're thinking
That's
on
what
these
I'm.
people?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So they can use them.
So do you think they actually
What?
believe in these deities though? The Chocho? Do you think the Chocho actually believe in these deities?
I mean,
The
I think they may think of themselves as, or like they have a hierarchy, and so they have their own deities. You know what I mean? Like the strongest chochos are their deities because they made it to the top. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Zach,
Jesus fuck.
when he talked about like how many times and this, that, and the other, he seemed to imply that he had only done this once.
Seemed to be the case.
Okay. I would just chime in with, yeah, it's I think this was a one-time experience for Rufus, and he literally got himself arrested on he faked heroin charges or got heroin and got caught so that they would arrest him so that he'd be safe from these assholes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we don't need to underestimate them.
Not at all. That's why I didn't want anyone to go alone.
Oh, of course not.
No, I definitely I think I think we should all go, but I definitely want to go kind of see what it looks like. I don't expect to be able to necessarily walk in. I mean, for all we know, it's going to be the fucking 90s cliche, and there's going to be chains on a warehouse door and this old decrepit looking camera, but we need to at least look at it. And if all you're saying is true, if we go at night, I mean, we're walking into them, and that's tactically we don't want to do that. I don't want to go to some place I've never been before with all this shit. I mean, for all we know, they have like aerosol and they're gonna spray us with this fucking reverb ayahuasca shit. I don't want my head to get chopped off, dude. No, no, thank you.
I learn where it's at. All right, let's All right, what I don't know. We'll figure out where we're sleeping or whatever. Tomorrow, do we want to investigate this store that they supposedly own that I found?
I think we could. I don't know what it's gonna look like to have 4 people. We don't really make a very homogenous crew, so
Not
maybe.
especially, but we could send a lovely couple in again.
Yeah, we could do that. We could split up and go in. I mean, I think we should do. I don't know. We could do 2 and 2 and have 2 people go check out what the warehouse looks like. Again, it's just a recon mission. We're not gonna even try to get in, even if it's wide
Well,
fucking open.
I just
Not
thought we
going in.
could, tomorrow during the day we could investigate both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like 2 of us go to the store, 2 of us go to the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I agree. I don't think all 4 of us need to go into the store, but we could at least send 2 in. And
That's exactly what he's saying. Is 2 go to the store and 2 go to the warehouse.
Yep. 2 and
I'm
2.
saying that maybe we don't need to be that split up if they
Okay.
are disorganized.
All right.
We could send in a couple and 2 loners, to the store so that at least we're all there. I don't know what I'm expecting to find here, but You never know what
I
you
think
find
I
out.
think that if these people, if we're worried about them being organized and watching things, I mean, it's gonna be hard to send all 4 of us in there and not look like we arrived together. Because it's an Asian food store, right? You're not going to spend longer than 10 minutes in there. If you're in there 20, 30 minutes, you're looking suspicious, or you're just fucking senile and don't know what ramen you want.
Too real.
So
It's too real.
It's a
Hard choice. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. You know, I just also think that 4 people creeping around this place, if they are using it, is also going to be very evident.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's a very small
but
place.
I think. I mean, I don't see the. I don't see.
I'm in the warehouse, to be clear.
Gotcha.
I don't see that it be. I don't see it being a lot safer for us for 4 to be there. Honestly, based on us trying to keep a low profile, I do think that we can draw straws to see who goes where, but during daytime only for recon, 2 and 2, like at the same time, like 2 of us are at downtown at the Riverwalk, 2 of us are at the Asian food, and we reconvene. Because I don't see how we do it. I don't see how we do the store with 4 together. We could do 2 inside and 2 nearby, but I don't expect there to be a gunfight in the store. I don't think these people hide really well, and they're not gonna view us. I don't think they're gonna view us as a threat necessarily, if they even know who we are. They're not gonna risk exposing themselves unless we try to push and make a move. Because it's not like they can
Fair point.
disappear us in an Asian grocery store in the middle of the day.
Well, I've been there before. Zach?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're interested in any of the delicious snacks or
And
ramen
candy and ramen.
or any kind of spicy sauce. Yep. If you're lucky
And that
enough.
store, if we're using the real store, that store is tiny as fuck.
Yep, we're using the real store.
Oh yeah, it's fucking tiny.
Right next to Infinity Flux over there.
Yep.
And cheese dip.
I don't know what Infinity Flux is.
Infinity Flux
It's
is
card
your
game store.
local game store for tabletop RPGs.
Oh yeah, that's true. They do tabletop as well. Tabletop comics, card games. I've always wanted to go in there, but I've never been in. Sidebar.
I hadn't either.
All right. So
I
I
have
mean,
no idea which one that is.
so sorry, Jason or David. What were you saying?
He said he has been there.
I was wondering if I'd been there before.
So do you want to do you and Remy want to go to the fruit store? Do you want to take turns being the doting boyfriend, and me and Philip can go to the Riverwalk? I mean, what do you guys want to do? I think the risk is fairly minimal.
From a reconnaissance perspective, it probably does make more sense to send you and I to the warehouse, and
Yeah.
they can suss out what they can find at the shop.
Well, they don't open until 10.
Well, we can do. You guys can go there. I would say right as they open, maybe go around lunchtime, because that'll give better cover for Philip and I, because people walk on the boardwalk all the time around lunchtime, and at worst, I guess at best or worst, however you want to phrase it, I mean, people may think we're just a fucking gay couple just walking down the boardwalk, just enjoying each other's company. So
Yeah. You're not wrong. Take some pike.
It's across from Rice Box.
I don't know what rice box is.
Yum.
Past Big Lots.
I've never eaten there, but Leah likes rice box. Or she did.
It's
Rice Box is
good.
good.
It's good.
What is it?
Rice box was
That's
good.
Ashland.
So,
That's
So I guess that's our tentative plan. Is it's nighttime. We're gonna sleep, but then around lunchtime tomorrow, then me and Philip are gonna go walk the Riverwalk and try and scout out the warehouse area,
yeah.
and then Remy and David are gonna do whatever they're doing in the Asian food store.
Let's crush a couple of these out, 1 or 2 at least. What time is your bedtime today?
I probably need to quit in about 20 or 30 minutes.
Okay.
So I'll say 11:40. I'll say 30 minutes.
Okay, we should be able to crush maybe 1 or 2 of these out. Which one would you like to do first? I would assume if you go to the Asian food store when they open, or around lunchtime. That would be first. Otherwise,
Well, I think the plan was lunch, probably lunch for both, right? Because there should be
Yeah.
more people.
yeah.
Yeah, I was saying around 11 o'clock and for Riverwalk and for food store, because that way there's a good chance on the Riverwalk we won't be alone, so it'll look more natural.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
You guys let me know which one you want to do.
Do the Asian food first. I mean, I imagine Chad and I are gonna take longer, so.
Let's try.
I imagine ours is going to be very short or longer. I don't know. It's probably
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know, man.
Depends on how much Zach's willing to give us from recon.
I
A
am
little beer.
totally stoked either way. So,
All right, Jason,
no.
do you feel comfortable doing the food store?
I'm just going shopping at the food store.
I love it.
and Remy, come back.
Remy, come back.
Remy, come back, 'cause we need ya. Oh man. Asian market. We have
Yeah, Maka.
David Owen and Remy going in there.
Yep.
Push open the door. Ding ding ding. What are you guys looking for?
That's a good question.
Is that WoW background music?
Sounds like it.
Don't ever question me again.
But seriously, is it?
It's not, but it's not Ashenvale. It's very close.
It just sounded familiar.
It's very close to the shrines in Ashenvale, which you would be familiar with Critical Role.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, I need pasta.
All right, I'll change it up.
Oh, it's fine. I recognized it.
Pasta. You go to the ramen area.
Yep.
Spicy, 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 spicy. Garlic. Shrimp.
Garlic shrimp.
I chose.
You see a new what?
More.
Oh, I thought that was from your mouth.
It was, but it's because of him.
Oh, I mean, I can't help that. You see a woman walk around the corner. Not elderly, maybe middle-aged. You finding everything you need?
I think so.
You get the shrimp?
Not yet.
Okay, let me know.
Will do.
She walks around, goes back to the front desk, sits down, look through a magazine.
So, get the ramen. What else do we need?
There was a type of sauce we needed, but I can't remember what it was. I'll look
Guess
at the
we go looking
sauces.
for sauces.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. You see the lady come back around. What kind of sauce?
I don't remember. I'd have to see the name to remember what it was.
Hmm.
Someone recommended it, and I have to see the name to remember.
Oh, okay. What's you making?
Just a spicy ramen.
Oh, maybe some fish sauce?
It wasn't fish sauce, but I will get some because I don't think we have any more.
I'm sure.
Trying to remember.
Some people put hoisin.
That's what it is.
And she points you at a thick, viscous black sauce.
Oh, I know what
Up on
hoisin
the-
is. I have no watch the process of it being made on a video.
It's delicious.
Literally never heard of it.
Nah,
No.
I don't even remember where I saw that. Anyway. Okay, is there anything else we need? I've got this like puzzled look on my face, like trying to remember things.
Yeah.
I can't remember shit.
Would you want something sweet, correct?
Oh yeah, we should get some. Yeah, we should get something sweet.
Okay, well, look at the snacks. And she walks away.
The snacks.
What
Okay.
are those things called?
Snacks?
It's like the little it's the balls of.
Mochi?
Is it rice? Yeah.
Mochi, yeah,
Mochi.
yum.
Yeah, mochi.
Yum.
Never
I'm
had
actually
mochi.
looking at a picture of them right now.
I'll bring mochi next time if you've
Oh, it's
never had
fucking
mochi.
legit, as long as you get a good flavor. If you
Don't-
bring matcha, so help me God.
Don't get green tea or matcha. Just get strawberry
Thank
and
God,
you're good to go.
finally. Someone else that has sense.
Yeah. Just get strawberry.
Is matcha the one that's made out of beans?
No, that's red bean paste. Sweet bean, red bean.
Matcha's like green tea.
But we're
Yeah,
continuing
but-
on because it's 11:27.
Sorry.
I'll actually go up to the front and ask her where the restroom's at.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna go up and ask her where the restroom's at.
Check
Okay.
this out.
Yeah, so you go up to the front, ask for where the restroom's at. Okay, just go back right there. And you see there's like a little flowered curtain on the right behind the area. You can just pull it aside. And you see just a restroom right back there as the hall continues on.
I'll just keep looking at the suite area.
Sure, sure.
Is there anybody else in there?
Not right now.
I go back. Use the restroom.
Sure, sure, sure.
Everything is further back.
Yeah, so you go back there, use the restroom or spend your time in there. Open the door. Nobody came and checked on you. Just another customer. Do you
Anything coming from further back in the hall?
want to go back there?
I'm just listening. I don't want to do it.
The
Howard.
only sound you hear is like sounds of cooking.
I smell anything?
Yeah, you smell like fried noodles. Sweet onion scent too.
I come out and tell her that there's somebody cooking back there. Does this place actually sell cooked food?
It does for you.
Since I have never been in there, so I don't
It
know.
doesn't in real life. But in this real life, it does.
I was wondering because there's all kinds of cooked food on this website.
Yeah.
I love the equal setup.
I'm just meandering at this point, like waiting. Just kind of checking things out, like looking around. I have not been in here.
Yeah. So lady comes back around, she's like, "Are you sure you don't need help?"
No, I'm just waiting on him. Thank you. I'll let you know. I think I'm gonna get some mochi too.
Oh, okay. Go back there in the fridge with shrimp.
Okay.
I think he smelled the food. That's why it takes so long.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, typical man.
Oh, yes, you are right about that.
And she just kind of chuckles and just walk back. Roll me a humint.
Humid. All right. Ooh, 68 over 50.
Yeah, you're not really able to glean more information other than what she said. You're not sure if she was serious or genuinely happy about what she said.
Yeah. Okay. Do I notice anything like out of place or?
No, I mean there's a
I don't
ref.
exactly know what we're looking.
Yeah,
what
so
I'm looking for
so
at this point.
so inside of those refrigerator section, obviously there's the frozen section, there's the fresh section, there's the ramen aisle, sauce aisle, snacks. That's pretty much it. Other than that, you can go to the front and get something ordered. But that's it. Yeah. So out of the 3 or 4 aisles there, you would have easily traversed them within a few minutes.
Yeah.
That's why she came and checked on you and make sure everything was okay.
Does anything? So it says I've never been there. So Asian food and gifts.
There's no gifts in there.
I didn't think so. Okay, yeah. But is there
Gifts
any
and
like?
food.
The gifts.
Is there any, like, I don't know, signs or art or anything that like, or anything behind the desk that maybe I'll go ahead and go pay. And
Yeah, sure.
maybe just, like, is there anything behind the desk that I see or whatever the counter that looks like it might remind me of something with the chochos or more Southeast Asia kind of thing or?
Now we're talking. So, roll me a. Actually, I don't. I guess I don't even need you roll for this.
Hey, sorry to interject. I've actually got a drop, so Chad can either do mine, like go ahead and do ours, or we can do it next time. I didn't think I'd have to drop this early, but I'll catch up with Chad or from Amy what you guys do. Keep going. Take your time. I can't stay. Apologies.
Okay.
No,
Talk to you guys soon.
Good to go, man.
Later.
Next time.
Bye.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, he's out of here. All right.
Yeah, when he gotta go, he go.
Yeah.
Why does he have to leave like that? I
Honestly, I don't know. He may sometimes when his like head gets really bad, like
Yeah.
it just comes on suddenly.
Oh, I
Well,
forgot
either
about
that-
that.
So it could have been head. It could be Liam eating something. It just could be exhaustion.
It-
I don't know.
Could be that they're over at Phil and Sandra's and he's got to go home, or the opposite.
Wait, he's not at home right now?
I don't know. Well, so like his parents live like in the right on the Hickson Saudi line, and they live in Hickson across from the bowling alley, so they don't live that far away, so they go over there a lot.
Yeah.
And it could be that. It could be even something with the dog. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like he wouldn't be over there at that time.
I wouldn't.
But
I mean,
but
I don't
certainly
know.
it's-
They've
it's
stayed
very
there.
possible.
They've stayed there plenty.
Well, that's fair.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying.
It could be anything.
My
guess
guess
would be
is
either
Leah.
I would
Leah
assume.
needed something.
Yeah.
Leah.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
Anyway.
now that we've had that fun, you went up to the desk. I'm assuming we'll continue, right?
Yeah, we'll finish this part and then we'll either that or we can leave it here and just start playing Among Us.
Well, why don't you guys finish your little section at the shop and
Yeah.
finish this conversation?
Yeah, because I
and
mean,
then-
it's literally me going up to the counter and
It
paying.
is as easy as me. I recorded this, so I can just
Yeah.
simply send him a timestamp. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, there's no reason not to finish this
No.
section. I figure we could wait on me and him.
it's up to you guys. So let's
No,
continue.
We can talk when we get done, but
Let's continue.
in the meantime.
I'm not gonna make you roll. Because that's the way these things work sometimes.
Okay.
You go up to the desk. What are you putting up on the counter?
I'm putting the ramen, the fish sauce, all the the hoisin,
Yeah.
the mochi, and maybe like I don't know, a drink. I don't know.
As the sales lady thinks, yes, all the things those stupid Westerners buy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. She walks off and she's like, 1 second. And she goes back and she comes back around and she sets you some frozen pork up on the counter as well. She's like, you'll need this for ramen.
Oh, thank you.
You look in the back and you see a picture of like a black flower, a black lotus.
Yeah.
On the back, the wall there.
Is Magic the Gathering?
Shh.
And it looks to be like opened in the hands of a god that you know of, like the Shukran, a midnight black skin like elephant trunk looking face. Multiple hands. Holding this lotus out there in front.
Am I used to seeing it in black?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say because usually Shikron's
You are used to seeing this in purple.
purple. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say blue, but
Chad, I just want to say that that was an excellent question, and no one could have asked that better.
Wait, what?
That was a very good question.
You said Chad.
Yeah, I was like, Chad, no one could have asked that better.
Gathering.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive card.
Wait, what?
um.
I'm so confused.
So I'll say, well, is it a painting or a picture or?
It's a
how would I
painting.
describe
Looks like a
It's
painting. Yeah.
That's a very interesting picture. I've never seen it in black before.
Oh yeah, that's in the family.
In the family. Oh, where's your family from? If you don't mind me asking. While he's, still in the back. Men.
Yeah. From over there.
From over there.
uh,
Okay.
that'll be 16. 32.
Okay. And I'll hand her, a 20 or whatever.
Okay.
And 2 pennies.
Just in 2 pennies.
Good
That's
job.
what my mom does when she goes.
Good
Yeah.
job. One
I
of
probably-
us, I see.
Yeah. One of us.
One of us.
I would probably, just because I'm curious, does it have a meaning being in black? It's in the family, I know, but I'm just curious. I've seen them in purple before, but never in black. It's piqued my interest. If it's too personal, I understand. I was just curious.
Oh, it's a thing, it's sacred.
Oh, so it's a religious thing?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you go to church?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, why you ask?
Oh, I'm just curious because I have a little background. I have a little history in it. I know some stuff about different cultures, and I've just not seen it in black before. So I was just curious.
Oh, the flower?
The flower, the shukra, I've not seen it all in black.
Oh, sorry, and you hear her just say like,
Oh no, that's fine.
you hear her say like out loud, it's like, Soya, come here, Soya, come here. She's calling somebody from like the back.
Okay. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry if I offended you. I was just curious.
It's and she just kind of like puts her head down. You've already paid.
Yeah. All right. So I'll be like, well, thank you. I'll be back, or we'll be back if he ever comes out, and I'll just. Thank you.
When she starts talking, I'll come out.
Okay. As you come out, behind you, you see a well-dressed man, Asian man in a fine suit, kind of come out. He's like, yes, dear. How can I help you?
To me?
To the lady behind the counter.
Oh, okay.
And she says something in a different language that you don't understand. And it's like, oh, are you interested in the picture behind the counter?
Well, yes. I've never seen it all in black before. I was just curious what the significance was.
I mean, it's something personal to our
and
family.
that's
It's fine. Just I wonder why you question us so much.
I do a lot of research on different cultures and different backgrounds, and I hadn't seen the black shukra before, and I just wanted to ask so that if I came across it again, I could explain it to someone if they had a question about it. But if it's a family thing, that's all I need to know. If
Roll
it's
me a
personal,
persuasion.
Shit.
And I gotta go clean up because I dropped a drink.
Oh no!
I don't know how it happened. It was in my cup holder. Hang on.
Yeah. Need better cup holder. Okay. Oh, my persuasion's only a 40. Well, I grabbed two 10, or I grabbed two 10s instead of 100. Shit. Wait, what? Why are my dice mixed up? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Okay.
How closed are they, Zach? No, like how much skin are they showing?
How much skin are they showing? Scandalous. Scandalous.
Well, she did mention self-mutilation.
You do not see anything besides their neck up, and their hands.
But they have both ears
Yes.
and all 12 fingers.
All 16.
Shit, I have an extra hand. With 6 fingers on it.
Oh, not that kind of hand.
I rolled a 25 under 40.
Oh, excellent. And the last thing you said was you were interested in it, so you could explain it later.
Yep.
And this is the man speaking. The woman, the lady that was working the counter goes in the back. He walks in front of the counter, picks up your bag and hands it to you, and stands in front of the counter with you. And he's like, this flower, we call this liao. It comes from the Himalayas. The Himalayas. It is named from so is rumored, it is named from a mythical Chinese alchemist back in the day.
Interesting. So is there a significance of the black? Or is that the flower in general?
The flower is black. Yes, yes, it
Oh.
is not a normal lotus flower. It is black. It is said to have great power. It
Like
is
a religious power?
It is sacred to us, chochos.
Hmm.
Oh.
We use it in ceremonies to contact the gods. And, you know, you know how people do. We use it in ceremonies to see visions of the past and future, you know, if you believe in that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's our thing. So,
I've not really heard of a flower being used in a ritual that way. That is fascinating.
it is just what we do.
Is it sorry, I'm reading what Chad's writing. Does it how do you use the flower, if you don't mind me asking?
Ah.
Is it just held or consumed or just sat there and looked upon? I'm just curious.
No, it is secret, sacred,
Oh, no, that's fine.
sacred ceremony.
Yeah.
But it would be no one else should ever consume this but us, tochos, ever.
Oh.
That would be sacrilegious.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Especially if it's a family-based spiritual ritual. Of course, you wouldn't want anyone else to to consume said flower, especially.
Yeah,
You need
yes.
that for your ritual. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yes,
I was just curious.
no, that's
But
fine.
it lets you see the past and future.
It
That's
may,
amazing.
if you are among the blessed, yes.
If you're among the blessed,
Yeah.
how do you become blessed?
Just have to get lucky, I suppose.
Wow.
Have you done something like this?
No, that's why I'm so curious about it. I've not heard of it or done it before. That would be an experience.
No, I don't think no one but Cho do this.
That's understandable.
I sorry, but
No,
it is our way. As I said, it would be sacrilegious.
that is understandable, and I would not want to break any sort of religiousness. I can't think of words. I wouldn't want to cause any issues on the religious front.
Have you heard of someone taking this? Is that why you're here?
No, I just saw it and was curious. We actually are gonna make some ramen and have some people over, and I couldn't, we needed to get some, and I wanted the good stuff. So I came here.
Make a persuasion check.
Shit.
Ooh.
A 3.
Nice.
I'm still on the lookout for the random like pseudo crits with the double numbers.
Yeah. Boom.
We did
It's
it.
hard,
I did it
it's
last
hard
time.
to notice.
I did it last time. I
Like,
did
it's
like
easy
a
to be
random
like, oh,
22.
11.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds insignificant.
Right. I know.
Sorry.
And you definitely convince him of your vindication there about just making ramen and just being questionable. And he kind of changes his tone a little bit, and he's like, back in the day, and you could totally tell like his dialect has changed. Back in Chicago, used to be a drug that someone got a hold some of our sacrament, but that was 20 or so years ago, so I'm glad it's gone away all those years. It's strictly in the family now.
Oh. That's horrible.
It is horrible. I'm sure the DEA would have much to say about these kinds of things. As you can see, like ayahuasca is only legal in very, very limited spaces. So we try to stay under the radar.
So is this like ayahuasca?
It is an experience, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But it's when this drug is made from this flower, this ritualistic flower.
It is, yes. Yes, it's very beautiful, is it not?
Oh, no, it's gorgeous. You don't see many black flowers, especially with that shape.
It's
And that size. They're beautiful.
so great.
Does he still have the bag?
No, he handed it over to one of you.
Yeah.
I'll pull out one of the mochis and start snacking.
Okay, you pull it out, start snacking. Yeah, that's good, that's good. You know, one reason we like to keep it in the family is the Liao is so strong. It is not safe in outsiders' hands. The wrong amounts may risk insanity. Both you, Remy, and David, roll human.
I think this is the most we've rolled on Delta Green.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but we gotta like split it up into different
Oh.
things.
56
50.
over 50.
Well,
And?
I'm way over.
All right.
That's a dot. Go up to 12 now.
Yep. Put a check mark if for those who don't have it. I think you already have yours. Yeah, he starts really bad.
I didn't figure it was that bad.
All right, Remy. We need to look at something. Hang on. Let me look at your shit. What is your occult literally at? Because I don't have your current sheet.
Me?
I'm 30.
Yeah.
85.
30 and
40.
40. What did you put your Spanish and Japanese stuff into? Because I don't have that.
50 and 40. 50 for Spanish, 40
So,
for Japanese.
so you actually have that listed still?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of my background, I got 2 foreign languages.
Okay. Just making sure that was still a thing. I didn't know if you had pooped those over or not.
Yes.
Okay. Taking too much, Lao. You know, exploring the revelations too deeply. Going on about insanity.
Yeah.
Risks.
L-A-O?
L-I-A-O.
Oh, I had L-I-O-U. L-I-A-O.
I started with L-E-A-O, but
Risks losing oneself to the hungry spirits. Preta. And Remy, you know this. Preta, P-R-E-A-T-A, meaning malevolent ghost from Buddhist and Taoist traditions. More of like a malevolent spirit instead of like a human soul. They, I know you will never get to experience this, but for your studies, the only way to divert the Preta is to meditate upon a wholly empty void or upon a perfect sphere. Things that confuse and calm the Preta. It is very important to only smoke a very small dose of Lao and beg the forbearance of the Shokran, the hungry god who watches the paths. Do either of you believe what he's saying?
I only do because it's the perfect sphere and because there may... Yes. I'm just going to say yes.
Okay. And
I have my reasons and I don't know that I want to say them out loud.
that's fine. And David?
Not really.
Okay. Remy, roll me a sanity check.
Yeah. 72 under 76.
Nice. You're good to go.
What you want in combat.
Zero sand damage.
Okay.
Accept that as your character wills.
Alright.
I do appreciate you coming by and asking. So many people come to us and accuse us of many things, and it is nice to have someone just simply ask us questions about our religion instead of just accusing us of things.
Well, they probably just don't understand the religion, so they just make assumptions, and I don't think that's fair. So thank you for giving me the information to clear things up if anything comes up in the future. And so now I know if anyone ever asks. So thank you.
You're welcome. You must.
I'm looking forward to. Why are you snacking on our food? Okay, we'll get some more
What?
later.
Uh-oh.
Do you want one?
What are you snacking on?
Mochi.
Yeah, I'll take one, and then we can walk out.
All right, so you guys walk out.
Snack on it as we leave.
Sure. And they just kind of wave you goodbye as you walk out. Ding, ding, ding. Leave.
Unless there's something else you want to do.
No. Glad we brought you and not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw that and was like, I don't know what that is.
Definitely ask the right questions at the right time.
Hey,
Cool.
Zach.
And roll the right at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that last human.
Except for the last human, yeah.
For the sake of the notes, he said meditate on a sphere.
Meditate
Perfect.
on a holy void or a perfect sphere.
Bam.
We had a perfect sphere.
Yeah, welcome to my crazy ass notes.
That was pretty excellent.
I have
Void.
that. That's all of my DG notes. That's it.
Wow, you actually got that whole sentence in that one small
I did.
DG notes.
I did.
Chad, I'll post it in the thing for you.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm not taking notes this game, and it's really hard.
Well, and I'm trying to have
I
some
know.
semblance of like what happened in
Because
my own
I'm
weird note way.
So detailed.
My like bullet pointed notes.
I
And
need
you,
Marisha notes. I need Marisha notes.
I mean, I bought you the Marisha notebook.
No, she needs notebooks.
Wow.
Yeah, multiple, obviously. But Marisha
I'll
takes
have to
like
contact
snippets of
Brooke and
notes
again.
here and there and like draws things, which I mean I do. Don't get me wrong, I've got maps and shit all over. I drew the river Styx in my notebook.
hell yeah, you did?
And
Yeah.
Zach,
I remember
was
that.
I'll
all
show you.
pasted in response to the chakra, or no? That's the other.
No, I don't know what you meant by that, and I don't know where you asked me that.
It's whatever you were talking about with the Black Lotus image.
Ah,
Oh, you said Magic the Gathering.
Shukuran. Shukuran.
Shukuran.
Okay.
Shukuran. Yeah.
I've literally never heard that term before. 'Cause
Oh.
I'm uneducated, I guess.
Yeah.
that I
It's
re-
just
I-
it's
I
not
don't
uneducated,
recall
it's a religious thing.
Yeah.
I don't recall ever having heard that before.
I don't know if that's Googleable. Hang on, don't Google it yet.
You don't know if it's Googleable.
I mean, I'm not taking notes to Google. It's just
Okay.
last time I had Cha-Cha, not
It's
Chucho.
it's not Googleable, but think of the Indian gods
Yeah.
with the elephant guy with the multiple
spelling
hands. Yes. Yes.
Sure.
Think of that.
Okay.
What is that
That is
called? I know it, but I don't know it because I've had beer.
All I can think is Kali, but that's the ship one with
No.
extra arms. I don't
it
know.
is Ganapati
No.
or Ganesha. Ganesha.
Ganesh.
Yeah. Ganapati, Ganesh, Ganapeta. Yeah.
Ganesh, yeah. That one I know.
And Kali's bad, by the way.
Do what?
Kali's bad.
Kali?
Yeah. She's the like goddess of death or whatever.
Yeah.
Like 6 arms.
Oh, the badass one? You mean the awesome one?
I mean, she's badass, but you don't want to fucking.
She is the goddess of time, creation, destruction, and power. I mean, come on, it doesn't get any better than that.
She the realist.
She's for real. All right, so wrapping all that together, I'm just gonna keep going until you guys are done. So
So
Among Us. It's
when,
midnight.
when you say that, like you're about to do a monologue, or you're gonna keep going as like the whole session.
I have no monologues.
Okay. Well, okay. Go ahead.
So Remy comes out. David Owen comes out. I assume you probably get a hold of the rest of them.
Yeah, we'd probably text them something obscure.
Which is awesome.
The chickens are in the hen house.
Chickens are in the house.
Chickens have left the coop. Chickens
The,
have left
the
the coop.
cows have come home to roost.
Do you guys want to end it before we get started with the other team?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Personally.
All right, so we'll end it right there then.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, like, I would really, if we're gonna do that, I would prefer to have him involved. In
Me
it.
too. Me too. Agreed.
It may not even take that long. There may not be that much to it, but I would prefer for him to be involved.
I guess I don't have a monologue, but I do have one more thing. As for finishing today.
You're all dead. Good luck.
You're all dead. You have been for a long, long time. No. Gordon, Philip Gordon.
Uh-oh.
You get a phone call from that encrypted number that you handed over yesterday.
Oh, the burner phone number that I gave to the officer?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it rings. Do you let it ring?
Oh, I mean, I guess I answer it. I'm assuming it's not while I'm, like, reconning.
Correct.
Yeah, I answer it.
It had been either during or right after your friends have infiltrated the Asian market. Hey, Officer Gordon.
How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Trell?
Yeah, man. Look, I was gonna send you information on our boy in there. You know, you came in here last night.
Yeah, Mr. Roofy, right?
Hey, yeah. Did you sneak that motherfucker out?
You know, we can do a lot of things, but that's not really in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I mean, I just had to ask. I believe you and all. I mean, I walked you out myself. You know, we left him in that room there. We throw him a good old pillow and blanket, you know. Left him by himself as your request, right?
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty strange. We got forensics came back today, earlier. You know, nothing left in that room was nothing but blood in there this morning. Splattered all against the walls, table, chair, everywhere. Everywhere, like
a damn horror flick.
Yeah, you ever put like a body in like a mulcher?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was something like that. But so yeah, hear me out. That's why I asked if you take him out, and this is some kind of prank. You know, it's close to Halloween and all. There ain't nothing wrong with the room, right? Like no marks on the tables or chairs or walls or anything. Just a little bit of blood. It seems to match Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
But Mr. Brown's not there. Mr. Brown's not there.
What the hell?
Yeah. Well, all right. If you don't know nothing, well, let's just
Y'all got cameras in that room?
not while we was in there. I mean, while you were interrogating, yeah, but we ain't run
Yeah.
that shit. We're not
Oh,
run that all the time, you know.
I understand. No, I was just curious.
I mean, you gotta pay them boys to come out here to the servers and all that shit. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Damn trumped up computer people.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what rightly happened. I'm just gonna assume he cut himself rightly good and somehow made out. I mean, you didn't slip him nothing, right?
No. No, man. I just wanted him to have some time to come down off of it in there, you know?
Well, somehow he got out of here. All right. Well, Thanks for your time. I do appreciate you coming down. I do think you rightly riled him up, though. But it ain't your fault. That ain't your fault. He's, he's fucked up, right?
Yeah, it's damn shame what people get into with them damn hardcore drugs.
Hardcore. That's right. Yeah, hardcore drugs. All right. Well, I'll see you later, Gordon.
Take care. Thanks for letting me know.
Close things up.
Whew.
And we'll pick up there next time.